Hello, hello. Welcome to Sunday Fun Day. Your PC is first and straight in there. Hope everyone's had a fantastic weekend. I say I am almost an hour late. Just life. But also, UK time, we have had our clocks go back about an hour. So technically, some of you it might be like, she's 2 hours late. But for us, it's like an hour. And also had a food delivery. Oh, I was sticking this down, so hopefully this will actually not come out. Yo, James, welcome in. Hello, peeps. No, 5 hours late. Just because I can. But this is where I am. I'm at. So I had a food delivery and then I ate, and now I'm here. I was just trying to glue this down so it stopped coming sort of out. But I hope everyone's had a good weekend. So I was out yesterday. Just trying to think which way to put it. At a wedding reception. And then today I've been sorting all stuff out. Yeah, it's been good. I hope everyone's had a good weekend. James says Sunset Sarsaparilla now. Oh, does it? Has it released? I've seen that people are going mad for it, but I don't think it's something that you can actually buy over here. I don't know. Who crazy got married? I did feel like it was quite a nice little do in the wedding reception, but sort of like the late night. Oh, why is that coming up really small? This better. You can actually see. Grace got married to me. Of course, PC. Ah, Creed, welcome in. They had your song playing, and when I walked back in, I was like, I need to get my phone out, but it was finishing, so yeah. So I couldn't actually message you. I was going to Snapchat you a video. Count Creed! Sounds like Count Dracula, Count Creed. Yo, Andy, welcome in! Ah, General Kenobi, hello there. Yeah, so Creed, I got really excited and people like couldn't quite understand why I was excited that they were playing Country Roads, and then by the time I walked back in I was like, oh, it's fading out to the next song, so I couldn't actually get my phone out. But the reception, they played it yesterday, Country Roads. Today we are going to be building the rest of Leman Russ. I've kind of had a sat and look at it, so it's kind of, you have to do it in 2 parts. One part is definitely going to be like magnetized. So we basically are going to be building 1 and 2. Probably 1 as well. So I just need to find the pieces, which is probably this. Because there's 2 lots. And I am going to build it just like the box. So you got Mr. Lemon. I know it's Leman. Mr. Lemon is going to be coming out like that. As we called him last time, his name is Lemon. I've been trained in your Jedi arts by Count Dooku. My hand really itchy. See, it can't be Star Wars. Right. Well, we got this one bit that we clipped out. Is this kind of a better setup? I'm not sure. I'm hoping that I can actually be like, clip with me. Apart from, I realised one fatal flaw is that bit with my camera. It should probably be up there so I can bend my ring light. So I can turn up a little bit more, but then it might make me like really bright. Is that better? And I thought, I can't be bothered to fuck about with it now. Gonna be honest. Goober has failed me. Oh, I don't know why I'm even looking, I haven't even seen the numbers. So we're building that at the bottom. Ow. Not really hell. Bye guys. Ah, I moved them away, but I haven't got them with me. They're in my other little light box. Why I'm trying to look there. You love my bug eyes. My big bug eyes, my big craft glasses. I really have. So, That's why I get confused, because I was looking at my Twitch chat thinking you can't actually see my screen right now. But YouTube you can. There we go. But yeah, I hope everyone has a good weekend. It's sort of... We got in, started eating McDonald's at like 1. And then, oh, the clocks went back. And it was like 1:30. You sit there and you're like, oh, it's now 1 o'clock. And you're getting on to 2. And it was just like, oh, now it's it's 1 o'clock again. That's the only thing I love. Well, I love my little bug eyes. I thought, I do see. I can scrub up well, as they say. Oh, I forgot to put my phone on silent. Burgers. I did actually have a burger last night. I was tempted to go, and do you want me to put my bug eyes on? I can go and get my bug eyes. But you can actually see me clip. Did you love my craft mat? I was like, I want to do something, but then I also thought, like, I really can't be bothered to paint. I've done a little bit of painting whilst I was waiting for Morrison's to be delivered. One bit. 2 bit. So this might seem a bit dark. It always looks on my screen, it always looks a bit dark. It looks a bit like ever so slightly out of focus for some reason. I have 2 monitor screens, right? 2 monitors on my laptop and the actual monitor, and 2 give 2 different images. So it looks like on my laptop it's darker but in focus, but on my monitor it's brighter but out of focus. So I'm not quite sure. We're gonna go for a happy medium, I guess. Yo, Nitrous, welcome in. I hope you are well. I'm not actually paying attention. It doesn't actually tell you. Again, it doesn't actually tell you the numbers that you need. It's literally just showing you. We're back to the lovely black and white that you can't actually tell. But I guess you can kind of look at this and go, for example, the panels go on the side. So I don't actually number this sprue, but it's kind of a bit obvious, right? It's kind of a bit obvious. Alright, how about you? I'm good, thank you. We are gonna just clip. Apart from, I was like, I need to eventually get some black spray paint. Might be easier than my Necrons. So painting, priming them white and then painting them black and then painting on top of that. But then I'm also like, I don't have a lot. I have like a full week left before I need to finish them or be able to finish them. Before I then am away at a board game launch, Doom board game launch, on top of then going away. So I'm like, I'm like 1.5 weeks to finish my Necrons. Where is his body? His body is going to be a pain to paint inside there. Let's have a look. Where is his body? There. Oh, is it? Because technically he's going to be popping up through there. Let's have a look. Whip it system. Whip it real good. Yo, Pina! The stranger. Make sure you make all the guns. All the guns! I'm going to make the 2 headpieces. Because you've got like... I'll try to look at this again, you see. One version, you can make all of these guns. But it says that you don't stick that bit down. But you have to stick that bit down. So I'm guessing you're going to have to like magnetize that bit, which looks like that's going to be a pain in the ass to keep it flat. So then you can go all of these. I think this is the one I actually want. And then we're going to make turret, or whatever you call it, part number 2. Because then, as you can see, I don't know what I'm putting with these. And then you have this section here, which then you can attach 3 different guns to. But you can't do that on that bit unless you magnetize that bit, so you can have all of the guns. You make the guns changeable. See, that's the thing. Either I have to make 2 of them, but that's going to have to be blank anyway, so I'm guessing it actually probably makes more sense to make 1. And then have all of these magnetized. Even that bit. But I don't think that bit can stick on. Though to be fair, it says don't stick that on, so I think you need to actually build that and stick that down so it holds into place. So you do still need to build the 2, which means that's also going to be a pain to put the gun in, because then you need to like clip it down. If that makes sense, because you're going to have the side of the turret to then try and fit the actual big gun which is going in there. We're going to see how far we go, if this is going to work out. So we're going to build a Leman Russ anyway. We're trying to do something. We're trying to do something. Or I might be like, I know which one I want. Or I'll just build the 2. You, me, a Starbucks. I'm not a coffee person. But they do hot chocolate, right? They'll do hot chocolate. And then we want that. It's kind of a guessing game to what you actually need to cut out, but as because there's not a lot on the sprues, it's kind of a bit like obvious. Yo, Gecko, welcome in. Welcome in. I hope you're well. I'm gonna have to take them clippers soon, if that's okay with you, as I need to build. Oh my god, I'm caught. You're gonna come and steal them. What, are you gonna come and steal them right now? That's fine. We have got another set. I don't think I'm gonna be building other than this, what I do tonight, for the next 2 weeks. I know we've got other clippers. I'm hoping the Wraith Knight, if he's listening, is going to get built before we go away. He's actually got a week and a half to build the Wraith Knight and to paint the bloody thing. It's an early birthday present. Baskin Robinson. I don't know what that is. Oh, sad, you know. First in my books. First in my books, right? First. Female, I think we've had just the orientation in, I think. I don't know. I'm trying to make you a first or something. Oh, I just suddenly just saw the word Plumbo. If I'm allowed to sit down here, I need to like sort of make it a bit higher, but then you're not really going to see me. You'll just see the Plumbo. Welcome in, Vamp. I literally just saw the word Plumbo. Oh, well, I could come and steal them. No, I'll pop on streaming. And go be like, okay, like, bye. Be like, yes. What am I doing? That's not really what I do. Plumbo boys. Plumbo boys. First fellow Plumbo sim. First fellow sim gecko. That's it. That's it. They can fly, queen. Yes. Well, thanks to you. If I sit like this, you can see, right? The lovely Plumbo I have now attached to my headset, which will now be a permanent feature on stream. Was made by the lovely Vamp. Tonk! You'll paint it so. I was like, oh, I wonder if you'll see that I'm live and be like, oh my god, she's actually building the tank. I have to take it upon myself to go, you know what, this tank needs to be built. Don't be so scared. It's just because there's so many variations, like 7 different types of the tank gun you can have. Slay queen, yeah, slay queen, slay. I don't know, do you see my message too? I have not. I have not. Have you just messaged? Oh, I see. If he's listening, he is currently downstairs. I'm hoping if you know, like, if you say his name 3 times, he might appear. Wraith Knight, Wraith Knight, Wraith Knight. Wait, I can see if he's listening in chat. He's not in chat right now. But I could, I don't ever like looking to see who's in. Yo, DM! I never know what to call you DM Fallout. Is DM Fallout? Is that a name? Jason said, oh, where are we? Talk to a name. In fact, literally, I'll message him now. What's? See, this is the thing. We say the name so many times. Oh, there's the frizz. Oh, I'll put Peanut has. Might ping up. Maybe. Done. Done. Dawn. Tonk. Bob everyone has had a good. Wait, hang on. I hope everyone has had a good weekend. But I was off exploring last night. Well, exploring. I was off out. Weirdly, because I was a +1. Turns out I knew the groom's stepmom, which is really strange. I didn't know the bride, and I don't know the bride and groom. But I knew the groom's stepmom, and I've known the groom's stepmom for like, what did we say it was like? She said it's got to be, her boy was about 2 years old, and now he's like 20, so we're talking, I think she was like 18 years, and I was like, is that right? Oh, that doesn't seem right, and I'm like, I was at school when she used to do my hair. That's at least 16 years old, so she's probably, yeah, quite right, it could be 18. Even if it has a pop to get old, I'll literally like phone him and be like, oi, 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 oi. Mention the Warhammer. I feel like he ran me over. Thank you, you're such a sweetheart. No worries at all. Anything for you, Peanut. Or what do you mean? Or do you mean, you see, Chris try to be nice to her stepmom. Look, she's a hairdresser, or she used to be a hairdresser. You've got to be nice to her, right? You've got to be. I've got to be like, actually come up a bit higher now. But I thought you get more of a perspective of what we're building. I almost did some more Fallout London, but I was like, I was just looking at this tank earlier, like I was trying to paint a bit of Necron, and I was just like, I don't like to do that. Still grinding, only personally. Gotta keep grinding. Ah, oh, I don't blame you. It can get quite addictive after a while, to be fair. So, to be personally, I haven't played 76 for must be like a month now. Bearing in mind, I only get a chance to game like on my Friday night streams, and I currently just switched to Fallout London. I just don't get the chance. I know all that hate it receives, but it's just like the people who give 76 hate haven't played it other than on release, and it's like I like it as a game. I am having to go out tomorrow to deliver some a tree's worth of paperwork. I know King is busy all day as well. On the next stage of legal stuff. Yeah, it's my day. It's kind of been my day today. Get all that ready to then deliver a tree's worth. There we go. Wow. No, I'm just like, wow. I have not spent that even across since not because I haven't really played on. I know some people play like. Hang on, I fiddled the wrong side. There we go. Played it since launch, and you think that's incredible. Like, you know what I mean, like religiously. I have not that. I haven't. Have I even managed on this play? I don't think even on this playthrough. I've never had the. Unless I have now. 76 hours. If you get is it 76 hours or 760 hours? And you get an achievement, don't you? But you see, that's the thing. It gets so much hate, but you're like, yeah, but people are like literally like level 3000. Okay, there's a way to cheat and get up higher. Except it is unacceptable, isn't it? There you go. So I get, what did I say? You get points. I can't remember what I said now, but you get. If it's scoreboard or atoms, so you get atoms. Ah, 7,000. Okay, yeah, I haven't done that. I swear it used to be, I swear they changed it as well. I swear it used to be like less and then it's more. It's a bit like the when you got to collect the wood. I swear that was quite a lot and now it seems less. Unless it seems because every time you walk past a piece of wood you're like, oh, piece of candy. I need that. Hang on a minute, how does... Oh, I see! So he half pops up. It used to be less back then, yes. Oh, it did! So it seemed to be... Maybe they've had to, like, increase it because most people have done that now. I'm guessing that is probably why. We need to start being more free so we can hang out. I know, right? And then... He's off tomorrow. But I'm not actually seeing him at all. And then I've got to go and do some lovely, boring stuff. And then I'll be working a week. Oh, maybe, I might be going out on Saturday night. Let me message you about it. But I think you're off on Saturday, aren't you? I've just put that there, like, this is going to help me to see what I'm doing. I could need this over a bit. Can you see that okay? Because I'm like trying to work out if that is blurry or not. Well, I could bring it down a little bit. Of all the people that plays the game, all my friends that's on PlayStation, one person spent... Really? Like, what, doing it? Wow. That's the thing, it's just like people go, oh, such a shit game. It's like, yeah, but this is why people spend hours on this game. Oh, for a whole week. Okay, cool. That's the what? I was wondering what that is. I have not got that many hours into it. I think even from since release. I actually have no idea because I can't even backtrack to see. So you can actually stick him down because it's half of him sticking up, so let's do it. I was like, why am I not walking forward? Hang on. The game was terrible launch, that's true. Exactly, and people won't give it like a chance. They go, oh, it's shit on release. And it's like, some games are. And they go, oh, there's nothing to do on it. And you're like, you clearly didn't leave the vault. Yo, what's welcome in? Go well, and yourself, of course. Yes, thank you. I didn't expect to see you today. But I hope you're doing okay. I mean, that's the thing, innit? Like, I can't judge Fallout 3 because I've literally left the vault and that was it. To get to that point, it annoyed me. So, I'm not gonna comment because I haven't done any more than literally like just leave the vault. But others can say what they like, you know. I do like 76. I like the fact that you can actually play with other people. Like, and then people go, oh, it's not like how it should be like a Fallout game. And you're like, yeah, but oh, I've literally put a needle in this to clear it, and now it's kind of gonna get. I'm just gonna get another one. What is up, my dude? What is up, my guy? I spent too much time on TikTok. That's from the Grinch. I think he was at at the Universal Studios one time, and I have to go get another pin. And one actor replied like, "What is up, my guy?" I mean, people are entitled to their opinion, right? If they want to trash talk about their game without giving it no chance, then I'm sorry, they don't belong in the centre. Exactly! Hang on, I will keep talking to you whilst I'm going to get a pin. That's the thing, it's like they will go, oh, shit. I mean, to be fair, it wasn't like too bad, like on release. At least you could then play around with friends. It was kind of like, I remember it was like being really exciting, and I was on headset with a mate because we were both playing at the same time. We both come across a Scorch Beast, and we were like, what the hell is a Scorch Beast? it's a good memories of it coming out.
Here we go. So,
cheese. I'll come back in time.
Cheese. 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 Butter.
Spread it on the bread. Bollocks.
Cheese.
Yo, Marky, welcome in.
Cheese.
I definitely like 76. And the fact is I haven't even given it a go. But then if you dare say something against 3 and New Vegas, you know what I mean? Like, I am not really a fan of New Vegas, but my god, you'd be like as if, oh, thank you for the hydrate. Cheers. It is my little skull from Gecko. I have got my little lamp as well for my butt. All my other things are quite in use at the moment. Thank you guys. Almost had a fizzy drink, and I was that's probably not a good idea on a stream. Spoopy. It's a bit spoopy. Spoopy. Oh my god, this is actually really... I will show you in a second after I've just decided to put glue on it, because my mind just went from show you the lamp to just stick his bum down. I think I need a cheese thing to add to... Oh, this is what we need to do. We need to start a collection. So, you know, I've got the Plumbo. I now need, like, a piece of cheese. Rocket 69. That might have been a bit louder, I do apologise. I'm making sure I've stuck him the right way around. This is my little lantern. My spoopy! Spooky lantern. Oh, I could just hold it here, look. I just need something above my head. I'm just... I mean, I could just put it there and just be very careful and don't move. I have had... sometimes we'll go in and raid zombie. My favourite zombie. I've had spooky, scary skeletons stuck in my head because that's what his welcome raid. Like when he gets raided, there's a song that comes on. That's been stuck in my head from Zomb, who does come into my chat, and also I do raid. He's probably actually playing Fallout as we speak. Such a good song. I love that song. I like Atom Bomb Baby as well. I feel like I need to like jazz up some of the songs sometimes, but I'm like, nah, I like this. If the game was that bad, I definitely wouldn't spend free on it with my group of friends. Exactly, and it's nice that you can actually play with other people. And you get so many like new people playing it as well. The game's not perfect of course, but the game has come back since then. I mean, that's true. I mean, other games aren't perfect, are they, either? I mean, I like the fact that you can play Fallout, which I absolutely love, with other people. I suppose that would make sense if I just feel like this piece looks like... I'm aware I have difficult to creed. This is not quite difficult to creed, but it will be for a difficult to creed army. It just looks... That side looks cool. To me, this looks a bit... It can't be asked to do much for the back. Popping all that extra weight on my headset. I'm kind of tempted, instead of putting it upright how they have it, I'm going to sit it back ever so slightly, but then I'm also thinking that is going to be a pain to paint unless I stick it about there. To be fair, I can stick it wherever I like, really. For me, it's a franchise that I love, so I might be biased, but still. I think, but so I love it. I mean, it's a Fallout you can play online with other people, and people go, oh, well, I want to play with other people. It's like, you generally don't. You can literally play for hours or not come across another person, and if you're that, like, I don't want to come across anyone else, you can just check on the map, and then you can just walk away. Here's another part. You know, I quite like the idea. When you first come across someone, it's like, oh, there's somebody else. Cheese. Cheese! It's really... What was that? Wallace and Gromit. Ghosty! I'm just sitting right there. Just wide enough to sit. That's the fun, is on 76. That's it, you can share like with other people. I feel like I might regret this decision, but we're kind of pushing it back slightly so I can then paint his body, but also like paint underneath there. Friends. Ooh, friends! If you know if any image of friends. You got just through end game you got. Yeah, so like someone from work they dropped through the I think is it the Dungeons and Dragons or like a Dungeons and Dragons film on DVD. And then they've also dropped me the Aliens game where the one was like AI. But it is also a CD, I know it's a DVD, but there's also a Steam code, but they said they're not sure if it actually works or not. Now I can't remember if they said they bought it new or if that one was second hand, because they bought it and was like, oh, give this a go. Then they watched YouTube videos and they were like, nah. So they said I can use it. So I said, oh, that'll be perfect for maybe like Friday night stream. There you go. We got a slight Leman Russ. Oh, what's going on with my camera? It's not really. It's focusing down here. I just made a friend just by visiting different accounts a little while ago. That's what I love. Because you can make so many, like, in friends. In friend. Oh my god. Oh. That was quite intense. Because you can. I know I definitely made like a few people. And it always used to be fun as well. Like, are we going to start again or can we start from where we left off? Oh, I'm just going to check a song.
Is this tiny?
Oh, that made me jump because I had to restart Twitch because I like tried to hurry up stream sounds right. So now every time he's on the game he turns my words and my team when we do everything together. Oh, I can't say hi. I like that. That's the thing, because you can find good people and then you're like, oh my god, there's a person. Hamburger. I love that. A hamburger. You say that so well, Marky. He's already. But he's a chill guy. We like chill guys. This is when every time you close the absolute boss. He was proper like banging, wasn't it? So you know, I can't really stick the base on because it's got little bits in there where the big boom boom guns have to go. So if I stick that down, and there's no way in hell you can magnetize it, you're not going to be able to stick. I don't know why he's kind of currently headless. Should we stick his rest of his body together? I don't know why that's kind of... We haven't actually moved part of like the build bit down the bottom. Look, it's a Watts! It's like, hey, there's a Watts has widely... A wild Watts has appeared. A widely appeared, whatever you want to say. Run away! Oh, I've completely forgotten what I'm looking for. Ah, his head. They're expecting you, I think. Why have I got half a arm, head, shoulder pad, shoulder pad? Oh, I thought they were about, oh my god, they expect you to stick on his shoulder pads, which... I need to rechange the focus on my camera, I think. Oh, what's going on with it tonight? I never know. I've been discovered! Thought you can sneak in. Different type of bar upgraded to a much better chair, so it's much needed upgrade. Yes. Oh, that makes such a difference, doesn't it? Like when you've got a much better like chair. Is it like a proper gaming one, or I guess it can make such a difference. That's really cool. What did you go for? And his little head. I don't know why they couldn't put, I suppose they couldn't put the shoulder pads on. Where's his head there? Squeeze. Oh, Secret Lab one. Nice, nice. They do a Warhammer one that the other half is like the Noble chair, which is where I got gifted this chair and the cushions, and I have I was gonna put mine for my birthday. 20th anniversary cushions. They have done a Warhammer one in the past, but they don't anymore. And the guy was like, if we ever do, we'll let you know. And I was like, yes, because I know somebody who would want one. Ah, Rebel 41 team theme. Nice, nice. They do good ones. I think they brought out, or Noble Chairs brought one out. I think Noble Chairs had all, it was on the website he found. He was like, oh, I was like, unfortunately. Oh, I'm not being lying, but his head does not look quite right. Maybe because he's armless right now. It makes such a difference, doesn't having a proper light chair. I started off with one, like a cheap one from, well, I say cheap one, was it like not even £100 from Amazon? And then when I got gifted this one, I was like, oh my god, and I got rid of the other one. I think I literally did it as like, if you can collect it, you can have it, or did I actually sell it? Because I mean, I wasn't gonna like dismantle it. No worries, Nitrous. Go and chill in your chair at the same time. I'm presuming. Oh, it looks like he's giving the middle finger. But he's going forward. I have no idea what hand's got to be where. Oh my god, this is the wrong top to wear when you're dealing with sprue. Okay, which one is he doing his... Presuming it'll be the right hand. Yes, technically it's the left hand. Definitely make a big difference. You'd be nice and comfy, you know. Right, but fixing my scraper envy. Oh, his head just came off. Picked up some bone handle butter knives from the boot sale. This still looks robust enough for the job. Oh, some proper like classic like bone handle butter knives. Might put his head slightly that way. It looks like he's like that. I don't know. I go outside for a smoke real quick. No worries. I thought you had to be like wheel the chair outside and be like nice and comfy. I have used the craft knife as was suggested on the stream. I think when Peanut had the scraper, I used the oh, I didn't actually quite look which way his hand has to go. That is that way. Yeah, that's right. It doesn't look right, but apparently that's right. Well, he's got quite a big underarm hole. But surely he's got a match. Is it like that? Maybe it's a bit more like that. Well, now it looks like he's doing that, which is kind of what he's actually doing. One side. And the other one goes. It's a bit like my funky flayed ones, as I've keep being told that I was calling it the wrong thing. I was like, that's how I pronounce. Oh, that's gonna be fun to try and paint under his arm, isn't it? I can't really twitch it. Oh, his arm's not straight. I want to get a little bit of a... Maybe I clipped a bit off. I wasn't meant to. I didn't even bring the other part of the tank up, which is what I was meant to also do. I'm actually going to bring it up like that. Get some green stuff on his arm. Maybe I cut a bit off, I shouldn't have done. Is he sort of like posing how he's meant to be posing? No. What? Oh, that's why, because his hand goes down. So no, I haven't cut a bit off. It's just completely not how he's meant to be. Oh, so he's meant to be... Oh my good god. Holding on to dear life. Like that. Okay, well that would make sense why that's flat. No, it still doesn't look quite right, to be honest. Oh, we'll fill it in with a bit of glue. I don't really want to put his whole hand down. Oh my god, this is now not going to stick, is it? So it is like he's meant to be holding on, but... I'm just trying to navigate what point it's meant to be. I think I'm going to add a bit more glue on actually, because now I've just wobbled it about everywhere. I suppose it doesn't really matter where his hand is, to be honest. I think I'm going to keep it low, so at least then I can get a paintbrush underneath. There's a little gap, if you can see the little gap. If I bring that down a little bit more, it might even also increase focus. What's going on with it? It seems to change. His hand is meant to be down, so he's kind of holding on as the tank is going along, but just thinking of painting reasons. Now it's giving you two of these. I'm guessing for the sole purpose of how would you then magnetize? Can't it clip like a little bit on? So this is still on the first one. We haven't even done any of the guns. So even if you... Well, I can't think where I put the sprue now. It's right next to me. So these are all the gun components that you then have to later stick together. Which doesn't even tell you how, it literally... Okay, on the other side it does. So if we go... Oh right, yeah, because these aren't actually equal to what I have. So this won't make a lot of sense. Okay, so the bit below. That's not quite where my setting is. So I'm guessing the long one got attached to that, but does the short one also attach to that? This is when it's going to start. I haven't put shoulder blades on yet, but I think I'm not going to do that. Well, that and that and that and that. Hang on, let's have a look. Oh no, that is a bit of gun. That's a gun. So it's got to have that kind of end. And get your book. My book is right beside me. My book is right beside me, to be fair. One, two. Oh, right. Yeah. So this is also why then you can't actually build them properly. Because you can either have, so these bits, you have a short or a slightly longer one, and then you have 2 extra bits. There's only gonna be one of these. I think I want that one anyway. So it's gonna be, I'm just gonna cut one out because I know what I want anyway. So we build one. We're being on fire tonight. What point did we get to? Oh, I think we got to here. It keeps coming out like really loud in that. I'll look in your book. My book. I like the, I always forget what it's called, the one that I prefer. I will look in a second and be like, I know what it's called, but I always gonna get it a bit confused. People like, what? How many times have I knocked the glue over tonight? So that will then be, not that way around. So we'll tidy up. So if that is down, you can't actually, because you need to put that in first. So you can do that. So I know what one I like. Oh, I thought maybe I was on. A Stormlord, that's the one. I was like, I know it's on this page. I was like, Storm Sword? Storm Sword. I said, no, it's Storm Lord. Will I show you this today? Oh, you can't read the stats, kind of see. It's kind of a bit struggling. I really like that one. So it has a transport capacity of 40 infantry models. Has 2 twin heavy flamers that can be replaced with twin heavy bolters. And you've got 2 las cannons or 2 heavy bolters, or heavy flamers basically. So what it does is that the end of your opponent's movement phase, if there are no models currently embarked within this transport, you can select one friendly Astra Militarman infantry unit, excluding artillery units, that is wholly within 6 inches of this transport. As that units within engaged range of one or more enemy units, it can embark within the transport, which I quite like that idea. It's kind of the one that I really like the most. So, I just need to like generally think that. It got over my head. That means little men can go inside, right? All of my Kriegi men. So, I mean, he hasn't got to have a gas mask, but he's Mr. Leman Russ. Mr. Lemon. Yes, I know it's not Lemon. That is what he's going to be nicknamed. I feel like doing, putting a little lemon somewhere. I don't think I could do that yet until I can't even touch that yet. to make sure that is actually what I want. So we can also, for the other one, either, because then you have to remake him, because then he's got another bit that's meant to go on the front, but you literally can't attach him that. It won't go. They've done it so you have to either have the two different sort of head components to then make. That's what it looks like. I mean, I'm not too fussed about that bit. So he's literally like the same again. Again, like these, I'm not really like tossed about. But you have to put the extra little bit in at the side. But I feel like I'm just going to still build like this, because at least then I can be like, actually this is going to work better for this. Or I might instantly regret that, because that means more to paint. So it's going to be one little Leman Russ man. So you might just paint the other one. I mean, build the other one. Whilst that was connected to me. This is the wrong jumper to have this group, it really is. So it also gives you another like little tank base, but we decided not to go for that one. Or container bit. So these will have, they should have ever so slightly. Yeah, I have done it the right way around. So this is the long guns like that, and then this is going to be like the shorter version. To be fair, if you had another like under bit and the tracks, you could literally build the whole thing again, because it's even got like that on it. So we could build two. Just that bit's going to require a bit more, because obviously it's... Where is he? There. Otherwise, you're not actually going to use it. And these are all like the shorter ones. This one is a lot more easier to magnetize. Always worry of cutting some of the sprue off, that it's actually gonna cut. You know, not actually cutting the wrong bit off. That in itself has just confused me. Oh, okay, so it's just giving you that same bit. Which big gun you're going to go with? I like, what was it, the Shadow Lord? I can't remember what it's called now. For the big long one. But I'm also going to make, I'm quite tempted to rebuild that bit and then magnetize at least these bits. But with this one, it's really hard, so you're not even going to be able to like remagnetize that bit. It's gonna be like really tricky. So I'm thinking of doing the bigger one. They really like, yeah. I'll come back nitrous. So the other one, I'm just feeling like, well, it's in the box. I might as well try and build it. It's going to be exactly the same round, but they're giving you like extra bits. So like that has already got the back on it. This bit you have to stick it down. And even if I don't end up using the two different ones, and that obviously means extra painting as well. But it gives me that option if I decide, because I've only got the one Leman Russ tank. So please don't break. So it's got like extra little bit. The Vanquisher cannon. Because I'm not really sure on like these other little more like stabby guns. I thought even if I don't actually use him, I might as well build him. Where is this? Stream tanking hard. Tanking last a bad man tank. Welcome in, Jammy. I'm trying to remember exactly what. Oh, and I forgot to. Oh, I might as well cut him out as well. Another Mr. Leman. But you know when you're like, I want to double check to make sure this is actually what I want to do before you stick down like the other big gun. So the big gun one's going to be the issue. Or even if I get a bit like, oh, I can't be asked to fiddle around with magnetizing. I think I cut that completely different last time. Headlights. Where do the headlights go? Oh, I don't know. They must already be built onto the previous sprue. So building him again. Definitely want the Red Bull theme one. I was like, I want that. Oh, you're like, I want it. I got it. Because there's the rest of my room. If you like Formula 1 kind of like base, like theme, to check out the Horus Heresy Leman Russ. Horus Heresy Leman Russ tank. I must admit I don't know anything about the other types other than 40k and AOS. Very good, Russ. Oh wow, I like how some of it you can build so it's got I don't know what you call it. The bit at the front. Like a snowplow thing, but it's not. Spiky plow. That's quite cool. That definitely looks more like military based. I have my juice blades with my model cars plus some metal signs with different kinds of cars in it. And some clothes too, so it's like you saw it and you were like, it has to be that one. Double Hawk, welcome, welcome. Question, is the gem on your head a Chaos Emerald, or are you at the point on the map where we have to reach the next quest? I love that. What do you say? Just there. It could be next quest. Next quest of what are we building next? The next challenge. It is in fact a Sims Plumbo, but I like that. I like that. Could be a Necron green crystal. Okay, a Dev Corset Krieg. Mars pattern look, it does look quite thick actually. It looks more like, as you can imagine a Kriegi tank should look like. I like the Krieg. I like the Krieg. I mean, I could have painted this as a closed tank. But I want him sticking out even though everybody else is going to have a gas mask on. That's alright. I liked your Chaos Emerald. Or on product map we have to reach next quest. It's like ding. Maybe I need to have a red one and an amber one. So then you just know, like, as we're building and painting, I can switch out. Oh no, because I've just stuck that bit down. So I could, like, because this used to come out, but I've stuck it into the whole bit. So then you can switch it and be like, it's gone red. The stages of painting and building Warhammer. A German tank. It looks very quite aggressive, German tank. Should we leave it there? See, I quite like when you're building the Warhammer Go, it's pretty much you can have this way or that way. That makes it easier. When you've got like 7 different things, my mind's like, I want them all. The only way to get them all is if you have 7 of each. Or 7 tanks, then build them. That makes sense in my head. I know what I mean. You have 7. And 1 of each, that's what we're looking for. Exactly, all magnets. I think some of this might not be easier to that as planned with magnets. Because there's like nothing really for the magnet to like stick to on the bottom of them. Or 3D. Oh. This is on fire again tonight. I need to change what music we use. Because it always does that. Or 3D them all. So you can get 3D prints of them. Get somebody to 3D print them. Apart from if you do, then you might not be able to take part. Like I'm going to Warhammer World. I was like, why have I got 2? Why did I cut to make that? There we go. They might not like you to play, or if you are planning on doing any tournaments or competitions, even a painting one, you can be denied if you have a 3D printed one. Not like I'm ever going to be that, but I am going to Warhammer World to play. It still come with the... I want to say yes, there is like a little lamp that you can stick on the side. There you go. There. Is that what you mean? There we go, that little bit there. That one. Also says Christmas around the corner, I'm definitely going to buy a new model cars if I get to buy. Have yet to figure which one I want. And Black Friday is coming up, right? First. It gives you time to make room. Makes you time. So that if you get caught, it's only not allowed. True, but then you might get like permanently banned. You never know. And sometimes you can tell the difference between the two if they look close enough. Not a lot of glue on there. That always gives a tiny bit more flair. I don't know what's like right at the end though. Or like the little bits of accessories. But I guess you can only build it after he's there. I like the attention to detail. I got these from Facebook. I had no idea they were printed. Oh no, did they not even say? That's a bit cheeky that they didn't say. Like, I know I'm never going to be doing like competitions, but I'm going to Warhammer World in a week. 2 weeks. Technically, 2 weeks time. Sort of. Make sure he's pointing the right way. But yeah, but depending on what I want, it may not be on sale as the thing. You can always guarantee though, everyone goes, oh yeah, Black Friday or winter sales, and you're like, it's probably not the ones that you actually want. It's probably ones that you've really got. It is, it's a little ghosty jack-o'-lantern thing. I like the little star. It's usually hanging up, but I'm using both of my camera / light stands. I like how it's big enough just to... It's double-sided as well. So I wasn't center. To me, that's why I always say if someone busted me using a print. Act isn't... Oh, I see, I see. Because sometimes you'll be able to tell. They'll be like... That's the thing. If you're not like if you're playing like with friends, I'm sure they won't mind. To me, I'll be like, I couldn't care less. If somebody had 3D printed stuff. Because it saves a penny. Yo, Temper Wolves! Hello, Angel. How you doing? I'm doing good, thank you. Hope you're doing well. Because I mean, it's a fact is that pieces of plastic cost a ridiculous amount of money, right? And if you can get them cheaper, I don't see why not. Then you think, well, if you can buy them cheaper, 3D printed, it's like, Games Workshop, you make a tidy profit enough as it is. So you kind of think, well, right, repeat the same what we did. I was like, it will be, yes, from like the Dev Corps. It's kind of like why I've left Dev Corps up there. So all of my Astro Minotaur are going to be for Dev Corps Krieg. So I've got the new Combat Patrol box set. I got that for my birthday, and I've got the previous Combat Patrol box. A bazillion horses to paint. And I have got a Bane Blade, but that's for Christmas. I know I've got it. I've looked at it before, have I been surprised on what passes the TO look over? I guess maybe it depends on like where you play and how serious they take it as well. Because literally, right? I was there. I was like, where's his arm gone? I've seen Armies Plus. I think it depends on their ruling. Like, if it's a little, like, community, I don't think they're gonna really be bothered too much. But if you're doing sort of like bigger competitive things, or like say Warhammer World, actually going to play at Warhammer World, then it's a big no-no. And some competitions can be a bit like, apparently. Why is this arm always the problem? Yeah, thank you. It just got. Oh no! I hope you get better. Are you sure it's a cold? Depending on where you're from, right now. There's a spike in the old. Of course, like COVID. But I hope you feel better soon, though. Sick tank. Oh, this is a sick tank. Huh? What is it? It's a sick tank. Did you finish paper? I haven't yet. I haven't touched it since I last streamed it, I must admit. So she's still literally how I left her. But only because of that is because now I'm trying to focus on getting my Necrons completely finished up, ready to go to Warhammer World. I'm failing at this, so I was like, please. I thought I had it the right way around. That does not look right at all. That didn't go the other way around. I don't know if that's going to stick now. Oh, well, that one fits. Pretty much equal. So we've got two, apart from I didn't do the back bit. Did I not cut it out? Probably not. I got full out and order to work. Now, oh, you managed to get it to work! That is good. How did you get it to work? Something to do with my headset in SteelSeries app has to turn everything off. Oh my god. Well, that's good for me to know, because I've also got SteelSeries as well. So I now know if that ever happens. I know. Oh, because it's this bit here. Yeah, I was looking for this one bit thinking, is that they only give you the one? No. How am I going to get that bit out? Hope not okay with it then again. Block is coughing, I'm dying in bed. Oh no. It's only because funny enough it was sort of like, I saw my parents today and they said apparently the Remembrance Day service in London is cancelled because there's such a peak in COVID cases, and it's like this happens every year. So they don't want to risk the old people. But I was like, well, I had COVID fairly recently in September, and it was like I would rather what I had versus a common cold, because it started off with a sore throat, and then I woke up like during the night. It was like as if you got tonsillitis. It was like that bad. And then that sort of eased, and then I started to get a really bad fever like the next day, and then I was like, I think I know what this is. Yeah. Yes, it was passed on from Lovely King. So I was like, oh no, he's just got it, so I've definitely got it. So it was like I had like no appetite, I had a fever. Not that much of a cough. That's what I mean. It's like, well, if that's what COVID is now, I'd rather that over a cold. So hopefully you'll be okay either way. Bollocks, I've just noticed I put it the wrong way around. Just know, yeah, you have the same handset as me. And then your like side bits come out as well. Just I'll put it back in. There you go, back the sides. Just making sure that actually holds in place. Always something happening, and then when this time you have people spreading germs, I hate it. Literally, it's all like either like when the kids go back to school, and then the kids go off school, and then because then they have to go and see their grandparents. They'll infect the grandparents. There's always something. Or like when they typically start doing the flu jab. Quite typically. There's always something. But I'm like thinking, well, if I've just had COVID, I should be set up right for winter, yeah? But hopefully, you know, you'll be fine. Hopefully you'll be alright. I hate having a cold, so it's a bit like when I have no idea what this bit actually looks like. Is it that? What was I saying? Hopefully you'll survive. I just think if it's get it out of the way, ready for winter. Oh, they don't mind those Atticus 7. I can't think what mine actually are. What? Oh no, I've just pressed a button and it just muted it. There we go. Anyway, it's one of them. I'm trying to find out. I can't remember what they are. There's something like that, Atticus something. What bit is this? I think it is that bit. Let's roll with it. Before you go, look at the number. There are no numbers. I'm not that stupid. I mean, I could be, but there are no numbers. Okay, so yeah, hopefully you'll get just be like it's all covered. Ready for winter. I think this bit is it. And I've got the nice like sort of black and a little bit of green. I think that's that bit. Well, that. $7X, apparently, according to that. I think that is that bit. We're not really, it's not really going to tell you much difference other than that, and just let's do it like this. I don't quite understand why you. Never have flu jab, people told I should, but then again, I don't know just having in my body, I don't know. I've never had the flu jab either. I only had the, from memory UK based, trying to think that the 2 COVID jabs, it's the only ones that I had. And why is there going to be a massive gap there? I don't understand them. Probably because they have a bit more clipping. You don't glue that bit, and then we stick that down on the base. I mean, technically for like my work, I could be like, I need to have it. And there's gonna be a gap. See the gap? Looks like it goes back a bit, but then it can't. Oh, still, this doesn't look like it should be like that at all. Oh, maybe it's the other bit. Okay. Okay, it's the wrong bit that I was using. Was it? picture is not helpful in the slightest, but I'm guessing that is the case. Oh, well, that's clearly going to snap off if I've just moved it. Doing a lucky poo, by the way. No worry. Thank you. I like the lucky poo. Thank you, Painty Paints. Hey, tried telling me to get code up. I said, hell no. It's the thing. Hopefully, if you get it enough times as well, they say. Should be immune. Suddenly you have the tea and people are like, you didn't get any more than that. I was like, no. I'd like to think I'm young enough to, oh, maybe it is that one. I know you're going, oh, look at the base, crazy, but the base in the picture looks nothing like what these two bits are. So, because in the picture they are exactly the same, which you can't see on there. But in reality, I can't remember which one I cut off that sprue. Well, that seems to fit very much better than that one. Where Mark over 3 years ago was around her all the time, I never catch it. Said had no smell, taste, or felt weak. You see, this is the thing, like with the recent COVID that I just had, I had, oh, it's got to go like that. I didn't lose my sense of smell or taste. That was the weirdest thing. I didn't lose it at all. I think even like I've only had it twice. And first time was pretty rough. This one was just like, I just want to work. So I just sat and painted my Doomsday arc. I was like, oh, I don't really feel like I was doing much else. I sort of just stayed up here. And then one day I was like, oh, I feel better, I'll do some hoovering. And I was like, oh my god, that was the biggest mistake. Or you could just tell because you were like, can't breathe. But yeah, this time I didn't lose my sense of smell or taste. Because I luckily had just had like a food shop literally the night before. And I got like really strong like salt and vinegar crisps. I think they were like cider vinegar, like really strong. And I was eating them and I was like, I can taste these. And I could taste the lovely lemsip. So I hadn't had a lemsip for like... I don't really know if I've ever actually had one or had one like years ago. And I could taste that because that was well rank until then I put in some honey and that made that 10 times better. I was like... So I definitely didn't lose my scent, like, taste. Smell? I don't think so because I remember smelling the lemsip. I'm not sure if I had it, but I went to the hospital and drip telling me I had very bad viral infection. See, that could be the case. When was that? That was... Yeah, there was something about like my dad. He fit as anything. Went to bed, thought the flu came. This was before the actual pandemic as well. Woke up 2 weeks in the hospital. 2 weeks later in hospital. They put it down as... We were always told that's got to go on that one and this has got to go on this one. Told it was a unknown virus. And then it was like... This year, they've gone... No, it's put down as a kidney... a water infection. And we're like... That's not what we're told. We're told it's an unknown virus. I mean, he spent 6 weeks total in hospital. I think, something like that. Never been right since. Forced retirement. I don't see this morning. Did you? Oh, no way. Not my favourite. Literally, honey was the way forward. To make it even bearable. That's the only thing I could bring my temperature down with. I was like, oh my god, my temperature is so high. So I just laid there, had a lemon sip and laid there and was like, there's nothing else I can really do right now. I just hope it kicks in. Good, yeah, not good. Hang on. Thank you. Literally tastes disgusting, right? If you could put something else in it to make it taste better, definitely worth it. Great if you lose your sense of taste, because then it doesn't matter so much and you'll be like, big deal. But that's how you know it's not fully gone if you can taste the lemon sip. Which I'm sure you're like, I wish it had gone. I don't understand how that's going to stick there. Hold your nose, don't breathe, don't sniff it, don't do anything. Yeah, it's not my favourite. And that and strepsils as well. At least you can bear strepsils. But, yeah. Oh, I do hope you get better soon. Storm and Wolf, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. So you could have had something like a bear. Me and my family think my dad had something like COVID, and they wouldn't have known what it was. Thank you. Are you doing any type of projects? This is gonna annoy me how this is not actually sticking down into Warhammer like tanks. Yeah, it's a thing. Like my dad was like, he literally had come back from work that day. Went to bed, thought he had the flu, and then yeah, woke up in hospital. So it's kind of like, knocked him out. Appreciate. Be like, I hope you get better soon. How could I not? When you do Krieg and Fallout, thank you. Yeah, Krieg and Fallout. One day I will combine the two and do a Krieg Fallout. Right. I'm currently printing a few bits and parts of my Krieg project. Oh, nice. Is this like a diorama? Is this like a cosplay? I'd love to. You can get El Cheapo ones from Temu. And I'm really tempted to make get a 3D frame and get Krieg ones and then just make a diorama, or make a diorama from them so they're like cheap as. So there's the thing, is like you can get 3D printed versions or like a Temu versions, and I've seen TikToks, they're not like too bad. Complete ridiculous sized army. That's the thing we're on about it, saying you can 3D print them. But if you go to places like Warhammer World or some tournaments, they can be like, no. But, you like, for someone like me, I couldn't care less if somebody turned up when they're 3D printed. I'd be like, damn you. This cost me so much money. I think something like Krieg though, or even like Horde armies, so like Tyranids maybe. I don't blame people. It's just I know that you can off my music stop. If you don't plan on doing any like big competitions or like Warhammer, I've heard that, you know, you can. Most stuff is OG, but I do print it through. Hunter, the song is breaking, or just loud. It's broken. The fact that it's not even loading. I always forget to like switch up what music I use until it's too late. Most of my free regular dorms and Krieg up Harp 6 and a few bastards as well. Nice, nice. That's quite a good. You kind of got. How many points have you got? That's a long way around. I was going to ask that question. It's like, how many points have you got? I know I'm getting a Bane Blade. I'm very excited. I have to forget about that. I'm getting a Blade Blade for Christmas. The fact that it was bought on my birthday as well, and I'm getting it for Christmas. I don't know. I can't remember, but when my sister was pregnant last year, she had blood test, told her she could die. Then she went the next day. Called her, said I think we got it wrong. We need to press it again. Just, oh my god. That's really bad. Especially the fact she's pregnant. Tells that she could die and got sent home. And then, sorry, it appears we've got the wrong end of the stick here. And you're like, that person who had told you that will still be practicing. And you think at that point when she's pregnant, it's a bit like, what about the baby? And I'd be like, oh, we did it wrong. He's like, this is ridiculous. But like, when my dad was in hospital with this unknown virus, they literally tested everything and anything. We were told twice he had cancer. No. We were told to come up because, I won't go into grim details, they administered something. We could have literally taken the hospital to court, basically. We could have taken legal action against them. They actually called my dad to, well, we had a phone call saying, you need to come up right now, don't worry about visiting time, this could be it. And we're like, why did you even do this? No. That's what's so bad. With Beyblade, I went to Magnetize and a Stormblade and Stormhammer, but those have too much resin. Oh, okay, so you're doing that resin prints. Stormblade and a Stormhammer, nice, nice. I like the Stormlord. This is why we're gonna have two. That's not quite. To be fair, you could actually keep that loose. That is holding. And imagine he's sat on top of the tank. Oh, Forge Word. Okay. Oh, okay, so you have to print them in like in resin. Like making up things, not good to see doctors. One way to give you a heart attack, what wasn't on the agenda. That's bad. You think the stress could have done anything to her baby? Well, I hope mother and baby were okay. After that. My god. Right, we're gonna do all these big guns. Saying that, is this the right through? Yes, it is. Is it? I don't think so. That's that bit. And then that bit. Alright, we've got one down. That's always a tough bit. Waiting on an appointment for a liver scan currently. Oh my god, I hope you don't have to wait. I hope you don't have to wait too long, but depending if you are like in the UK, that could be anything between now and when you die. I know it sounds really harsh, but it's so true. Obviously, I hope you don't, but you know, they're not very forthcoming. Like I've got a mate who has got a colostomy bag. Starting this year, I think it was like May. He was told by September or October he would have a surgery date to improve his quality of life. He's still waiting for this appointment, and I've said, have you checked the system that you're actually in it? And he was like, yeah, I'm still in the system, but he's not got his appointment date. So he's been trying to like organise it around his work. His work will like expect him to time off. He hasn't got the time off because he hasn't got an appointment, and he's going to be in hospital. I think he said like 6 weeks. So it's like work needs to know. It's terrible. Well, how you die? Just heart attack. Told had 500 symptoms. Nothing we can do. Oh, we misdiagnosed that. That's like brilliant. W is diagnosed, but also an iron value off the charts. Oh, really? Is that sort of in linking with? Oh, the HSC is a tiny bit better than the HSC. Is that like NHS? Nothing before December, January. That's waiting since September. That's awful, especially like being diabetic as well, because that could impact other things. Why not as on value is missing for that? That's terrible. Only brilliant way is if you can get fast tracked. But they got me out of Ozempic stuff. You were on Ozempic. Have you lost weight with Ozempic? Ah, I didn't know really much about it, apart from that's what all the celebrities take to lose weight. I'm guessing it probably has other health benefits. It's a bit like, I have one come to mind, which I don't think I can tell what it is. Has other uses other than what it's generically known for. Oh, that's terrible though. Alright, there's another piece of this gun, which I have no idea if there is. Oh, then they have like different backing pieces, but we've kind of stuck that one down, so... Oh, I see, so you could have the headlights. Well, we're going to match that one with the eagle on it. So that is what the headlights are for. What? This is when it would be handy if they told you what numbers you are meant to use. Well, that and that obviously go together. I have a friend who lost 35 kgs within 6 months. Oh my god. You think surely that's also then got to have side effects? I have low iron in my blood cells because I got it's only 4 years ago and destroying myself from gym. I spent some time so I can at least it doesn't like protrude. But god, yeah. You have to be careful. I bet you have to be really careful then, sort of like at the gym and that. Cannot see it. Is there anything they can do? I guess probably other than try it. They don't tend to, do they? Oh, this like makes it a bit more tricky. They only need to lose about 15 tickets to be happy. I'm only over it like 4 to 5 times the highest amount. That would be okay. Oh, so if you need to lose that much, at least that's not too bad. It's like 35. Apparently, you have to take it for the rest of your life. And I was a bit dizzy and naughty for the rest. That's terrible. It's all like these all different kind of like weight loss drugs coming on the market, isn't it? I've got someone at work. They've just tried it because all their friends, not on the Ozempic, they're on something else. I can't think what it is right now, and they've said there is quite a high risk for ladies. Ladies who take this specific, it's not Ozempic, so don't worry. The side effects that come with it, and I was like, oh. Can you just not cheat? That's solely just, it's not other health benefits they're taking, it's literally just to lose some weight. And I'm like, oh, there's other ways you can do it. But not like, you know, like why you've got to take it for actual health benefits. If it gets any bad, they will have to repair it. Keyhole surgery, god. I guess are they having to like monitor it? You kind of have to keep at them as well, don't you? Like, I think recently I had to go private because I've been pushing for something for like years. Finally, I got diagnosed with endometriosis. You know, I'm a woman after all. There we go, endometriosis. And then I kept getting like shoulder pain associated with. But I'm still in the system waiting for a shoulder/chest scans, but to get that I had to speak to the doctor. The doctor then had to put me onto a physio. The physio's like, I don't know what the doctor expects me to do because this is definitely musculoskeletal. I mean, this is not muscular. This is too coincidental to be anything else, and there's he was like, the only thing you could do is maybe like, because I always struggle like in yoga, if I like put the head back at certain positions, it's like it's very uncomfortable. He's like, if I have to really pick out something, you just need to strengthen that. He's like, but there's nothing else. So then he was like, I don't really understand why they've put you onto me. And I was like, they put me onto you, so then you can go back to the doctor to say it's not anything, and then you have to then refer me for a scan. This months later, I've still not had a scan. I've had an MRI, but I've not had a chest scan. I'm like, you know what, I really can't be asked to change the system anymore. I've been waiting 18 years. It's terrible. So it's rare, but can pop bleed out and so. Yeah, that's the thing. It was like something like that could be so. Then you think they would be a bit more quick to do something for you like that, because if that suddenly goes, I would say it's probably like up there, like say if your appendix kind of goes, they're pretty like to get in there quite quick, don't they? All the other kind of problems it can cause. I know they kind of sometimes like to leave well alone, but you kind of think, sometimes this is not reassuring, is it? So what did they tell you need to do? It feels better soon. It was the typical, I'm going to send you some exercises, but ignore most of them and read the bottom ones. But because I do yoga, he was like, yeah, you kind of already know what to do. And I was like, I know exactly what to do. Do I do them? I'm like, it doesn't actually affect my daily life. And like, he was like, you know, you do the how much you can move, and he was like, there's literally nothing wrong with you muscular wise. I know there's not a lot of muscle. Yeah, I'm at a point where I am, if I have pain, I will go GP, otherwise I'll just do what they tell me. It's something, that's the thing, we have to kind of get on at them, don't we? And then sometimes we have to tell them what is wrong. Because they can be quite, I mean, they're only human at the end of the day. Just, I've not strained myself much. Yeah, you must be like, really have to be like really careful. Alright, did you go for okay, Leman Russ kit or the 40k one? I've got the 40k one. Some of this really doesn't make any sense. Because that's gonna go down. I can just about reach. Well, I can reach because I'm quite flexible, so that can really help when I has like a flare up. So people are like, oh, it's really hard to reach there, and I'm like, also not if you're hypermobile. Oh, I understand. I feel like he's missing a piece, but I don't understand. Oh, it doesn't actually fit flush anyway. Right, it's kind of a little bit bottom down. Right, okay. I do get 30k one, and I'm putting internal sponsors for them now. What does the 30k one look like? I did see the Baneblade. I thought I saw a cheaper one. I was like, why is this a little bit cheaper? And I worked out it was an older version and not the 25. It's just throwing up me Horus Heresy because we've just looked at that. You know, it's just like we're lost an hour behind. Okay, I can see a kind of I'm seeing a mix of the Horus Heresy one. So you can kind of see, I haven't even got the base bit to show you because I didn't think to bring it up. Woke up before where I lay funny on that side, so I've been playing like, oh, on the right side. I bet you're like, it's today's the day, I need to go in. God, that must be really scary. I'm sure you're fine. I'm sure it's probably like it's just a little bit discomfort. I hope. The 30k was for Horus Heresy, basically off for watch milestone. Oh, is the 30k one basically the Horus Heresy then? See, I've only started 40k. That's Necrons. That's when OG used the old Forge book. Oh, I see. You could definitely see. Someone else mentioned the oh, I'm thinking, was that you? Someone else mentioned the Horus Heresy tank of Leman Russ. It doesn't really. That's actually quite military-fied, scary. Oh, I had them in resin. Oh, I see. Oh, the Forge of resin, the Horus Heresy are plastic. I definitely prefer the plastic. Just from using like the Fallout minis.
Thanks for the raid.
Oh, Studio J7 coming in with a big wow. A big raid. Time is definitely flying quick today. We've lost an hour. Oh my word. Welcome in everyone. Let me come to my oh no, I changed it. Ah, there we go. I had to change the button because when I was streaming and I was playing Fallout London, I kept pressing the Shift W for welcome. So it was great if you're running. But welcome in everyone, studio. How are you? Welcome in everyone. Let me see if this will work. Hello again. Welcome, welcome. We're coming in. We're bringing community in again. What were you doing today? We are building the top part of a Leman Russ tank. That bit isn't actually stuck down. But welcome in everyone. Oh my goodness me. Plate Smasher. Hello Fallout Girl. We meet again. Welcome in everyone. So if you don't know who I am Crazy MCR Angel. You can call me any part of that. You can call me Crazy, you can call me Angel, you can call me MCR. Everyone calls me a mix of things. I really don't mind. I say it's probably the only time you actually could call someone crazy and not be considered mean. Oh, Moomasher, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. So I am a Fallout cosplayer. I'd say content creator, but I've been too busy to really kind of do lots. Thank you for the stretch. Oh, I forgot I had the plumber on my head. Thank you. It's a stretch. So I'm sort of content creator at the moment. It's kind of on pause trying to do everything else. But we also are into Warhammer, so if you like Fallout or Warhammer. I am very new. I don't try and hide it. You know, I might be like, oh, I've heard of that before. She's she's amazing. See, Peanut has to say that, otherwise he won't get the clippers back to do his next lot of minis. Oh, some non-GW. Oh, stuff tonight. We've had a couple of people in saying they're doing like their own printing. Is that what you've been doing? But welcome in. So I'm just like taking this all in. Like, this is all of me, all my cosplays. So if you're new, I have got a power armor, a Nuka Cola power armor, which I've just won another competition for. Vault Girls. I say Vault Girls because I made a suit during lockdown and then I upgraded it with a new one, Nuka Girl, Nukatron, and Miss Nuka one, which is not on there. So there's Richard B of Fallout Factions, which is the Mephidius Fallout tabletop game, which are minis. I have got, you can't see this, let's go back to craft, or just chatting. You can't even see that because that's not even on the right. What is my crafting one? Oh, I can't remember what it is. This is Nuka Girl. I've kind of I'm changing around my settings and this camera is not. It hit and miss if it will focus close in or not. It's Nuka Girl. So like minis, and they are resin. So my first experience using resin with Fallout miniatures. And actually, in a week's time, I am basically going to do the Doom arena board game by Mephidius event. I have been invited to it, so there'll be other like Doom miniatures like this coming out. It is at a location which I don't think I'm allowed to say, but I've been invited down. So I was invited to the Fallout Factions one. So we don't just do Warhammer. At the moment I've been painting some Necrons because I am going back to the motherland in 2 weeks time to go and actually play my first game at Warhammer World, a friendly game. So I've been painting up my Necrons. This is a Krieg that's been sat on my desk. I did not paint this. This was second hand. And I got 2 lots of these, one with the single guns, and I got some of the big guns as well. All painted. Amazing. So yes, this is like what I do. Well, you say friendly, I saw that. I say friendly. It won't be. But welcome in everyone. So that is me. So I'm really new. I like to say I'm new. So I started off 2 years ago with Daughters of Cain. And then last year I went, which is AOS, to 40k to Necrons, and then this year I've started to collect Krieg. So I've got the Leman Russ, which we're slowly building up. So he's in Astra Militarum, but I'm basically running a Krieg build. But welcome in everyone. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Ghost Hawkins, as well for the follow. Yeah, sometimes I get scared when the first ever had to. Now I'm like a warrior. Getting up with pain happens. Now you're just like, it won't defeat me. It won't defeat me. Okay, right. Can we meet again with some more stuff? Andrew suits you now. We just need the cute bow. Oh, that's true. So when I do my Fallout streams, I put my little yellow bow in my hair. That's kind of like my signature thing. Robbie, don't worry. Well, you're just gonna nick the in the clippers and get in your house. You're like outside right now and you're like tapping on. You just got to mention Warhammer and then King will let you in, right? No, I was working on some stuff from Signum Games tonight. Oh, nice. What kind of things are you working on? Signum Games. Okay. I'm really looking forward to the Doom launch event. Oh, I see. I'm googling what that is. I've learned so much from everyone from One Way and It's Just Streams and like how to paint. I love minis. And I love to know what everyone is currently working on. What are your projects? Are you just around because you really just like miniatures? Are you building? We've had people building their own 3D printing. We've got people who are doing D&D characters. I've got myself who does Fallout. Probably will have Doom. We have actually got the Halo box set as well. We got from UKGE, which will also need printing up. I've still got to actually finish building all of my Fallout factions. I have got other ones. I have 2 down here. So I bought this one at UKGE because I was invited to be on the Mephidius UKGE stand this year. I went in my power armor. So I bought this one because it's Evil Bottle and Cappy. I've got another bottle Cappy there, and I also got this one for the miniatures. So it's like they do Wasteland Warfare and also Fallout factions. And then I was gifted this. My biggest piece, what's big hair, was a Scorch Beast Queen, and that was not released yet. So they gifted it to me for standing for like 3 hours in my power armor. And I was like, oh, I think the event's manager was like, I've got you something special. It's Scorch Beast Queen. I was like, this isn't even released yet. I was like looking like a freak. I can sleep with a smile on my face after 3 days. I sort of, you saw print issues out. You got a fat raid. We've got a fat raid. We've got a huge raid. I think that is like the biggest raid I have ever had. I'm trying to be like, try and stay calm and not be too starstruck when I have a raid of any size. Thank you. Oh, for upcoming Kickstarter. Oh, no way. I like that. I like that. I think like the Doom Arena one that's coming out is just ahead of, I think it's sort of like, they've been doing a few events and this is just ahead of their Kickstarter for it as well. And it's nice, and like the Fallout factions, they've been running a Kickstarter. I don't know if it's like 1 week left or almost finished, but you can buy like you're in Cthulhu, and you have like little accessories as well. So I just wore it as a backpack. So they kindly sent me that just to promote, so I've been trying to be like, this is their Kickstarter, because everything for Fallout London, they don't get paid for. And then this is my little Vault Boy, so he has a Fallout London jumper that I knitted, because I was invited down to a Fallout London, I want to call it crew meet up? I don't know what you call it. So it's like, I know the production lead and a couple of 3D artists as well. And we actually had a team member come into my chat on Friday when I do Fallout Friday streams. So the streams I do are Tabletop Tuesdays. So we do something tabletop as in Warhammer. We paint or we build. I do Fallout Fridays and we do Fun Day Sundays, which basically ends up miniatures of some kind. You know what I'm doing my Space Wars. They are looking good though, like how you painted them. Halo 3 was my fave back in the day. On 360! I'm sure it's... We got the Halo box set, the game box set from UKG, and I also played the Apex one. And I'm like, I don't really understand Apex because I'm not very good at it. That was fun. Didn't get that one. Got the Halo one. And they all come with like... Is it 5 or 6 like models like in Fallout Factions? So you have 2 lots, so you can actually just buy the box set and play. The Halo one, the figures are already pre-built. You have to paint them. I think they come in like blue and red. But the Fallout Factions ones you have to build, so you get to like modify them. But it's enough for like 2 people. You're welcome. It's nice here. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. I swear you are like the biggest raid. That's crazy. I'm just like trying to stay like, cheers. Thank you. I'm trying my best. It's my first time painting. Yeah, they are so good though. So Peanut is like, we come around and we have like painting sessions with Peanut, and he come around with like a tub full of Citadel paint. So that needs a paint set. So it was amazing. So we were like on a painting kind of spree. Which is nice to sort of get down, you know, just to chill and just sort of like try and paint sort of all together, if you know what I mean. I've definitely learnt so much from like everybody, like how to paint or like ideas of painting. Is that? I think so. We're kind of semi-guessing because they don't have Oh, that bit's missing on there, right? They don't have sprue numbers, so I mean it's kind of obvious if we're like that bit was actual part of the tank. If you wanted it that way, but I didn't. I wanted it the other way. But welcome in everyone. I literally like, you know, I'm gonna put this links. Where are we? Master Chief Spartan. It just reminded me of a model that was coming out. Right, I'll put the link into my Twitch. There we go. So if you feel like if anybody from the family studio want to join my Discord, you can. I do have a miniature section, Mighty Miniature section, so if you're working on any miniatures, it doesn't have to be Warhammer, you are more than welcome to share. I have a horrible feeling I cut that out. Yeah, so some people are like, this is like what I'm building. It's just like, I shouldn't half snip, right, okay. People like put in all their miniatures, you don't have to be Warhammer, you can... We've got somebody who is currently designing on a computer to then print as well, Mighty Miniatures, or we've got Tabletop. We have our Wasteland Workshop. Like, I'm a cosplayer, feel free to post there. Or if you do go live, I have got a section where you are allowed to post saying, for example, studio's going live. I like that. What Deadeye Minis is currently on a free stream streak. 3 streamer streak. So I'll update that a few. It's my Discord. Feel free to join. Feel free to hang out. I wish that would be on the Xbox. I haven't owned a PC in more than a decade. That's the thing. It's such a pain, and it's only available on PC because I can't get it on will translate it over, I think. Hang on, not Discord. So that's why like people then miss out on it. It is a lot harder than normal one. Or if you want to follow me on my other socials like Instagram and see my cosplays and stuff, feel free. Sadly can't hang around tonight, been a long week and I've been a busy day tomorrow, but always nice to drop in here. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Oh, good night, studio. Thank you so much, honestly, for the amazing raid yet again. Much appreciated. I hope you have a good rest of your night and your evening. Ready ahead for another busy, hectic week. But thank you so much, honestly, for coming in and welcome everybody. Absolutely welcome in. I said we are quite a chill stream. So feel free if you want to find me, if you like Fallout and miniatures. So that I'm actually thinking about getting a typical, like, I always use my phone, but I'm wanting to maybe get like a typical like content creator little camera to take with me down to the Doom event because I will be allowed to promote it. And then when I go to Warhammer World, you can't film in the exhibition, and you can only take photos. But I'm kind of like, I need to make sure that maybe I can film like little bits of the game. I don't know. We all know. Maybe Peanut and I know how this game is going to go down. But thank you so much, and for everyone for coming in. I'll admit it took me a good minute to notice they're definitely normal. I have to sort of sit back again so you can see it. I need to like readjust. The thing is, my camera, my Nuka breaker is literally sat on top of my camera. So if I try and move it up, it doesn't really budge. Because my Nuka breaker is above it. So if I sit back, you can kind of see it a bit better. I've stuck it down into its little thing, and I'm like, oh, now I need like a red one. So when you're building and painting and it's going absolutely not how you had planned, I can switch it out. Kind of mess that one up. Or a bit of cheese, because we love cheese on this channel. Let's see how many things I can collect on my headset. Oh, see, thank you so much, Studio. Enjoy the rest of your night. When you get your food, did you make sure to get bangers that match frescoes? My eyes took a second. I was like, frescoes, Tesco's. Yes. Also, actually, technically, did get sausages and I did get sweet potatoes, but it wasn't from Fresco's. What's an equivalent? How can I say it? Borison's. I love it. Oh, I love all the love. Like, everyone's wishing you a good night. I love it. We are such a relaxed kind of community. Well, I hope we are anyway. I try not to be too chaotic now. I'm looking at thinking, am I missing a piece? I don't actually know what that is for. Oh, see, if it's crazy, it's always worth checking. Oh, thank you, Watsy. Watsy has to say that because he's mod. I'm keeping busy in 3D prints. Watts is my 3D printer guy, and I highly can't recommend it enough. He has made a bolt pistol, which apparently is coming with us to Warhammer World, and currently in the process of making a chainsaw. That we're talking like life size, I presume, or not quite life size because that's huge, but like a large. Like the bolt pistol is a good prop size. Fortunately, yes, I do. Peanut and I know who's going to win. I still like how it's like, oh, I'm the loser. Can find the other person something from Warhammer World. And I'm like, what's the cheapest thing at Warhammer World? Probably a pot of Citadel paint. Is probably the cheapest item they do, right? That is probably the cheapest. I don't know, I'm guessing at this point that this is actually that bit. I mean, these haven't really changed, apart from there. And they're not all the guns. I've got the other additional bits to stick on, but I haven't got the other bit up here with me. Guys, I love you and leave you up early for Dr. Smoke. No worries at all. What I'm about to call you Peanut then, because I don't know why. First your stream. Talk soon. Well, take it easy, and I hope everything goes well tomorrow. Thank you for coming in. No, I'm dead. You're dead. Oh no. I know, we're all a bit like British. All of us a lot are like. Technically, it's 12:30. It's half past. Well, it's not quite. It's 26 minutes past 11 at night. Technically, we're all on previous time, springtime, because our clocks went back last night. So we're still an hour. Should be like 26 minutes past midnight. Someone's got to believe in me, right, Peanut? I mean, I started out as a viewer too. I still remember the first stream I watched. You made some cookies with jam. Or so much, I think. Anyways, bedtime. Is that how on my little cookie streams? Yes, I have been sort of requested. I might bring them back like once a month, like on a Sunday again. For real. No worries, Waz. Thank you for coming in, and I hope you have a better night tonight. I'll just melt his Wraith Knight. I don't know if that's coming. It hasn't been built yet, or spray painted, or painted. If everyone is gonna be, it's gonna be Necronsfell Eldari. We originally wanted to do like my first army, which was Daughters of Cain versus Fire Slayers, but we haven't played AOS for like 2 years. And if you're new to channel, my music will do this, and I keep forgetting to even look at a different kind of. There we go. I was literally waiting for it to I don't know. It just freaks out. I have Nuka-Cola pressed on my wall. Oh, cool! From the show of the Vault Girl Ella holding Nuka-Cola. Oh, that's cool. See, some people like said that I look like Ella Brunel. So I did a little comparison video, and I'm like, only thing I can see is like the hair. But I will take that as a massive compliment. That's really cool. Oh, I have got my Funko Pops. I haven't actually managed to take a picture yet of what I got for my birthday. Cheese time. Are you actually eating cheese? We actually, Marky, we need to have a cheese. I don't know if maybe everyone's not quite as obsessed with cheese with me as me. We need to have a cheese night. Why is this? What? I would presume this, and this will go here. A bit of resemblance. I think maybe the eyes. It's the dark hair. Okie dokie. Why does this not go in there? I do know it actually. See, I kind of struggle to kind of see it myself, but I'm like, I will happily take that. I think I probably look more like her than, like, in the past. I have been mistaken for Keira Knightley. I can't even how she faces. I can't even do her smile. I look nothing like Keira Knightley, but I've been mistaken twice for Keira Knightley. I look more like Ella Prunette. Oh, I've just snapped that in, and that's now going to be stock. Okay, well that doesn't need any glue, because that's now snapped in. I grew up in the Netherlands, and my grandfather was French, so I'm down for cheese night. Oh, we need a cheese night. I mean, we could literally just have cheese night on the stream. I'd be happy with that. Especially now, because all the Christmas cheeses are coming out. Oh, can't beat it. I have been to Gouda. Or Gouda. Me and Mum can't say that. We're like, because I did a Christmas market cruise with my mum last year. I went, like, oh yeah, let's go to Gouda. I mean, we could have spent longer in there, so they kind of shortchanged us, but also because it was like the traffic was really busy, so we had even less there because of traffic. Which was like, well, maybe they need to extend the hours, and they were like, it's pronounced Gouda. So now me and Mum can't take it seriously now that we call it Gouda. But you know, you see like crackers, we're like, ooh, Gouda cheese, and we're like, it's Gouda. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Just we find it hilarious that obviously that is how you're meant to actually pronounce the word. That sounds quite nice. Just cheese. We need to have a fine cheese night. All the Christmas cheese is coming out. Or will be coming out. Or wait, we've discussed this before. Have I got it on my Discord? If you love cheese, you're also welcome in. Was it like Audi is doing like horror cheese, like a Frankenstein, which is like green and mouldy or something. Well, not quite green and mouldy. It's got like green and chive. Now, where did we see that? Did it get posted? I think it maybe got posted in my Discord. Dutch cheese like a chair. That's so strange because it should be like. I remember they called it like Gouda, which wouldn't make sense unless they said chowder, churder, Gouda. I don't know. Maybe it's just how they pronounced it. There? I don't know. I do not know how to speak Dutch. Might try to go out there. The Outer Worlds too. Some people made Fallout New Vegas. Last time you made New Vegas? I've heard of Outer Worlds, but I can't actually think what it's like. Press an R. Chowder. It sounds like there'll be chowder. I swear they called it Gouda. That's how they say it. Well, you'll soon know. You'll be like, actually. All this woman was. Maybe she wasn't actually Dutch and she was just telling us the, what do you call it? The tour guide. Oh, they do understand the Gouda, the Gouda, the Gouda, the Gouda. See, we call it Gouda. A German pronunciation. I remember going around. It was like my fantastic. Like we wish that they had definitely had longer, and just like the cheese shops there was just like floor to ceiling of different types of cheeses, and it looked so colourful. Because then you had all like the different kind of waxes. And the best other one I came across was in Amsterdam, which is right near Anne Frank's house. Just came across it just randomly, not realising you had to book to go to Anne Frank's house, so we didn't. But it's this tiny little cheese place. And they're downstairs and you could literally dress up like a milkmaid? A cheese maid? With a picture of like, obviously a fake cow. But the only cheese sample you couldn't taste. If you can imagine what an ingredient was that generally is associated with Amsterdam. Which was like, it's fine because I wouldn't have had it anyway. But I was like, alright, okay. It was so good though. I speak a little Norwegian. My ex teach me like 8 years ago. Went to Norway like 70 times. Oh wow! I love how like we got various types of people from around the world, or what languages people can speak. I am true British and can basically only speak British. Maybe like the typical like school French. That's about it. I did start to learn a little bit of Swedish a few years ago. That's one of my no longer friends was Swedish and was like teaching me, and it would be just going to text you in Swedish. That's hard to translate, which is great because then he worked at Subway as well, so whenever I went in for a Subway I had to order in Swedish. So I knew like enough, but then because every time I would talk to him I'd be having to talk to him in Swedish. But I don't know how to speak Swedish. I suppose also at school like I was taught German. But the only German one I can ever think of is Entschuldigung. Which means excuse me. I'm true to myself. Or at school French. I have a sister. You think that's just never what you're gonna need in a conversation. I would like a chocolate gâteau. Or like Oh no, what's the word Winkelmesser? Is that compass in German? You know, like our mass compass. When am I ever gonna need that when I go abroad? Or like a stilo, a pen, a rubber, like when am I ever gonna need that when I'm out being a tourist? German, English and Dutch fluently, amazing! Very fluent Spanish, French and Latin. I missed out on Latin in my school because I changed schools. And they make you do it until I started in GCSE. Then it's not like, then you could do it for GCSE, which is... How old do you do GCSEs? You're like 15, 16, 17. So I missed out. And the same with Spanish. They taught Spanish. I never learned Spanish because I joined after when they teach you Spanish. When it's compulsory to learn a language. Every year or so I try to start Japanese. Oh, nice! Since I went to school. Long time ago. Is it Kumpas? Is that how you would say that? Winkelmesser. That's like the one like German. Is that German, I think? Yeah, like the, not like a compass, north and south compass, but like, it's not protractor, is it? Because that's the plastic thing. A compass where you put your pencil in and you circle. Isn't it? Evening. Just learned bangers and mash in German. That's the code word. Or tea and crumpets. But either way, it's like whenever would I even have Winkelmesser in a conversation? Unless the Winkelmesser is a protractor. This is why like other countries are quite superior to us. Oh, it's not what I'm thinking of, it is a protractor, so what the hell am I thinking of? Compass. Protractor. Same thing, you can get a circle out of it. Because I know obviously like different languages will have it as slightly different things. Again, when would I ever need that word? Love it. French pronounced circle. Just circle. Oh, is that what it actually translates as? Point to think for a second, so oh, I see, a circle. A circle! That's quite a funky way of saying that. This is when you want to get out your old school, like... I think that's the only word that has ever stuck to me that I can remember from school. Circle, circle. Ein bitte. Ein Bier bitte. Dankeschön. All you ever need, that is true. Ein Bier bitte. That is so true. Only key things. This is what we like. I mean, that's the only thing. You don't need to learn what a Winkelmesser is. Literally the only word I can actually vaguely remember. I don't know why I keep picking this, but I'm sticking back together again. I think I'm just scared putting it together for some reason. That is brilliant. That's why every other country is superior, because they can they actually learn languages. They learn English and many other ones. Kindergarten is a German one. Kindergarten. See, we called it primary school or nursery. I'm presuming it would be nursery. Krieg as well. They do look a little bit, don't they? Yeah, the honoured welcome in. What does Krieg actually translate as then in? Actually, I don't know if that's a dangerous question to ask. I don't think it is. Like, not enough to get cancelled. I was thinking you'd probably be like, you should know this because you are starting to collect Krieg. Well, I've only just started to collect it. I was thinking, I'm sure it's that's why I was like, hang on a minute, let me fire up the old brain cells. Is this a safe thing to ask? Yes. You know when you're like, I know it means something. Building a Nemesis Warbringer for a little while. How is it going? How has that been going? Cortops is a French word. German language took it in that particular spelling as well. Oh, corpse. I do like how they can have like the oh, I completely lost my train of thought then. How like their inspiration, that's what I'm trying to think of, how they come up with like say Death Corps or Krieg. That was somewhere in the old brain matter firing up thinking that Krieg means something like, oh yeah, we can say that. But tiny times, not the 40k scale. Tiny? I have seen some really tiny molecular ones at Warhammer where they're like, and they were painted. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. That's mad if they're like tiny. Wow! Oh my god. I would like to say that'd be the most hardest thing to ever try to actually paint, but then I guess it's kind of like, who's gonna see the detail on this? Hey, Yarg. Right, Hitter. I'm trying to read that almost as if it's kind of a bit Scandinavian. Daniel. Og. Is it Yarg? Snacker. Ikke. Eksa. Med norsk. I can say I absolutely butchered that, man. Jag talar lite svenska. Means I talk a little Swedish or something along those lines. I talk incredibly little now. So next to nothing. You know, you have like the one odd saying that's in your head. Jag talar lite svenska. Something on the lines. I haven't actually spoken it for a few years. I don't speak much Norwegian. I was trying to say, jag heter med norsk. I kind of got the Norwegian. I was like, norsk, Daniel. Hey. That's one thing I couldn't do in Swedish. Like they go like, hey. It's kind of like a back of the mouth, or like roll your R's. And they're like, you have to roll your R's. And I was like, some of us can't actually do that. Hey då. Hur mår du? And it's like, how are you? Bra tack, och du? Good, thanks. And you? You know, because I used to have like a CD that you could put on your iPod and have like, inside, quick reference. So like a typical like conversation, like that came up quite Londony. Typical quickfire like conversations. Vad ligger? See, it's slowly coming back. Like I can do little phrases. Means like where is? They must be quite similar. Actually, they might not have to be quite similar. I may have just insulted entire Scandinavian countries there. Like if you're like Norwegian and Finnish, I mean, I wouldn't understand either of them, but I'm like, are they vaguely familiar? So you can kind of gauge what they're saying. You could always probably say the same thing like Spanish and like Portuguese, I guess maybe, or like I know there was someone I went to uni with when we went to Hungary. Oh, what was she? She could just understand the Hungarian. I always want to say she was Romanian. That doesn't sound right. Anyways, we were in a shop one day and they were slagging off British folk. And she just turned around and gave him a mouthful and we walked out. So note to self, never talk in a language. Well, she wasn't Romanian. Something Eastern European. The fact that they were like slagging us like the group of girls off, and she just turned around. I just remember, you never messed with her. You never got on the wrong side of her, and she just turned round, blah 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 blah, blah, and she said, "Right, we're leaving." We all followed. I remember full of faces. Never slag someone off, because you never know, they might understand you. This is actually not close to the other Scandinavians, but to Hungarian. I was quite similar. That's the thing. I was like, I probably just absolutely insulted everyone thing. Yeah, Luma. See, you might understand some little things I was randomly saying. Moon Matchmaster's main high performance flex sandpaper for the more lines so much better than the tool. Does that actually work so much nicer? Like, as you can see, also the glue. My camera is it hit and miss if it wants to focus. You know when you're just like sometimes like I can't, it's not gonna scrape off or cut off. Thank you for the tip. Sandpaper's on the glue off. So people like I saw Northern Lights. Oh, the sky is purple green. Oh my goodness. I have actually been to Norway. Technically, I didn't make it to Sweden. I've been to Norway and Finland, but I have been to high up in Finland. I was like, make sure I get the right one. I've seen the Northern Lights. I've been in the Arctic Circle. I've seen the Northern Lights, but not like, oh, the whole sky was lit up. We saw it on, we did snowmobiling one night, and on that night, some people went off to stay in. When you see typical Finland, is it Norway? Finland. Yeah. I have to try. My brain has to go. Where was it? In the typical, like, you know, glass igloos, I had the choice of doing that night and staying in it, or doing the snowmobiling. Did the snowmobiling, we saw the Northern Lights, and we actually stayed out and chased it. And the tour guide, obviously you all go out in a tour guide, was like, they know how long they could stay out for, and they were chasing the Northern Lights, and the people in the igloos did not see them. And then we went to the ski resort, and there was like, we don't know why there wasn't a hut. Some other people weren't there. We think we saw them just starting, but you know when you're like, we've been here a fair while and it's cold, you don't want to get like frostbite, pneumonia, whatever. So we come back down. Apparently we met with some other people afterwards, and they said, yeah, it was like quite some time after until they really come out. And why they just didn't put like a hut up there, you know, like, because they've got all like huts along with like fires burning, knowing that that's a prime location. But how cool! I bet you saw it quite. That would have been quite impressive. They have good sets of sandpaper from, which work really well. Okay, there's also high much glass files as well. I make like notes, open like tabs up. I'm like, I have like an acrylic glass nail file, and I'm like, no, crazy, that's not the same thing. There we go. I keep little tabs open with notes and things. I'm proud to smooth more lines is brush plastic cement over them. Does that sort of then fill out to fill like any like the cracks and stuff? Or does it only works on? Oh, okay. See, we're all about learning here. Didn't know you could write like brush down it in plastic over them. I guess that is to then make it so it even got the drawing. Is that what happens? So I don't have anything like that or cement. I've got green stuff. Quite the same thing, is it? Yeah, but the glass file, she's drawing for your plastic, will make so much of it for harder than the plastic. That's what I just thought. I thought like I've got one which is actual nail file, and I just thought, no. I thought it works well on the Terra and plastic, like the big vehicle parts. Okay, so a bit more bulkier and probably not like tiny like details, I guess. You can actually get more in with like a bit of paper. She's now polished stamps for symbols. Yeah, I've seen that. You can get like, I actually have got a stamp set, but it's probably more like butterflies. I don't know. I haven't really used it. But then they put it on, and then you just roll it on. I mean, self-explanatory there, crazy. Nail polish stamps. Has anyone actually used it to get the stamps? I say mine won't really be suitable unless I want a pretty like butterfly. I can't even remember what I've got. It is in that cupboard behind me. You have a collection of all the builds you have made. I should really do that and be like, here's my entire Daughters of Cain army and my Necron army. To be fair, some of my Daughters of Cain were second hand. Most of my Necrons are second hand, and my Krieg, they're not really built yet. They're in pieces. Some are in pieces, and most are still on sprue. Almost make a specific set now. Oh, that's cool. They have it all like as a set piece together. Goblin hobbies. That's nice, and you can sort of got like the tools and things that you need. I like this. This is what I'm here for. We all learn from each other. That was getting late. It is. It's kind of like, it's like with flagging, because technically I'm still on. It was 10 to 12. Technically I'm still on, like, it should be 10 to 1 time. I don't put anything myself, but it looks relaxing. It can be quite nice. Sometimes it can be like, where does this bit go? We have got like accessory bits we can stick down. I thought it actually arrived last week. Oh, what's it like? What is the set like? Packed it, I looked at it so far. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Dayasi? Is that how you say your name? Please tell me how you say that. I don't want to insult anyone. Thank you so much for the follow. I like it says this minute. Thank you. What yes? Packed it. Major PTSD, like oversharing and after fitness hobby. There is a lot to share. I am open for all the oversharing in this hobby because I am very new. You know, people go, oh, you've been doing it for 2 years, you should know absolutely everything about your armies, and I'm like, no, I don't know anything. So, if you know it's too much, bring it. I would absolutely love any tips and anything, because I always think, you never know, someone else might be in chat going, I wish I know how to do that. I'm here, share away, share away. Like, I know I appreciate it. If nobody else does, I do. The Yahtzee? Please tell me if I've said that wrong again. But welcome in. Are you working on anything? Are you liking minis? They could be D&D, could be fantasy, it could be... I'm just trying to work on what pieces are. I said I'm still learning. Or like, I like being creative. I mean, probably why I'm a cosplayer. But I just love being creative, and I love seeing how people, you know, you might be sitting thinking, how do I do that? So, like, for example, like these I bought second hand, and this person has put on slats, and I think these slats look like absolutely amazing because they're all like not even. And then somebody in chat said McDonald's stirrers. I was like, oh my god, coffee stirrers. And so today I was going out my freezer and I threw out a couple of ice lollies that have been in there for like 2 years, and I'm looking at sticks like, I'll keep them because I can use them as like the base. Let's go. Let's just. Oh, that made me jump. I love that. Thank you, Funkin' Crypto. You made me jump. Everyone lurking in the background. Thank you, Miss Neeful. Thank you, thank you. Alright, it's close enough. Just writing now, but I'm slowly building a fist army. Oh, Ryan, are you right? Oh, I just clicked a bit of sprue and that made me panic then. Are you writing something to do with like Warhammer or like a D&D thing? Thank you so much for the lurk. I hope I can keep you entertained whilst you're busy working. Tundra Crusher!
Attention citizens.
Nuclear strike imminent.
Please exit the area at your earliest
There's a piece and I don't know what it is.
Thank you for
your
cooperation.
cooperation. This is crazy trying to find the sprue where it should be, That's not the right way around at all. I think it is just that bit. but then that bit doesn't make any sense. In this case, it's like, I wish they numbered some of the sprue. Is it over on this bit? I can stick the other guns together. I don't know. I don't know. Well, what I'm meaning is I don't know is that bit. I'll show you on the actual bit that you can see in colour. We're ignoring the back bit. Yeah? This bit is not on there. So I'm guessing it is not on that bit. That bit. That bit? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Huh. Players has stopped. Get plot point. Ah, isn't that a bit weird? We'll switch to that one. What's the theme yard? Death Corps, Army Infantry, Siege Troops. I don't really know. That's the thing. I'm really quite new. Anything gas masky at the moment. And I'm literally starting to dream about all the fucking horses. I don't really know what colour scheme either. I wanted to like break away and maybe do it actually more realistic in like military green, but I'm also like maybe I'll stick to the Necron blue because Necron blue, Greek blue, like in that little miniature. That's probably like I need 1 million channel points. I'll be like play them all the time. So at the moment I'm just very slowly sort of like building up. I've got so much to do. So there's got Leman Russ. The only thing I've got built so far of Krieg is Dreer, Lord Marshal Dreer. He is unpainted and not actually fully stuck together. 10 of the Death Riders again. I haven't even finished painting one horsey, and then I've got all the people, and then I've got the new Combat Patrol box set. I got that for my birthday. And then, I think that is meant to go on there. And then I've got the older box set, technically the older one, that I bought earlier this year. Gas mask, sweet. So anything really with like, apart from Mr. Russ, if my camera is going to decide to focus on him, he hasn't got a gas mask, but I think because he is Mr. Lemon, Mr. Lemon. One does not need a gas mask because he could just pop back into his tank. I don't know, he's got superpowers. Or I might try and like build like a little box or something. Gas mask. I doesn't really answer the question, I know, but I'm sort of like, that's kind of what I'm building it as. I have got a box of, I call them stormtroopers, and they're not, right? And I'm building them for my friend who's also doing like Astra Militarum, but his is more for like for display. Oh, I've just noticed this fits completely different. I can't think what I'm saying then. They are going to be more like actual proper like Astra Militarum. Whereas mine, I'm like, I just want, if it's got a gas mask, it's gonna have it. Whereas Mr. Leman Russ, I might try and incorporate like a gas mask bag, or incorporate somehow. That's okay. He's a good old crew boy. He is. See, he can get away with it. He's Leman Russ. It doesn't stop him. Mr. Lemsip. We're gonna call him Mr. Lemsip. We called him Lemon. I did. I've built the bottom of the tank. I've said because he's like lemon, Mr. Leman is lemon. Somewhere hide like a lemon on him. I guess that must go. Oh, I don't really understand how these all work, to be honest with you. I think that is going to go in there, but how does that go in there? Oh, like that. I like how you got the moving parts. Forge World did used to make Krieg tank crew. Ah, someone else, like this has been mentioned, the Leman Russ Horus Heresy tank looks pretty impressive, right? There are some FIFAs on console Leman Russ tank. Environmental filters. Oh, so actually, there's a point. Somebody, damn it, I'm sure I've saved the link somewhere. I've saved a link on my Discord where somebody actually prints like the Krieg tactical shovels. So like for Warhammer miniatures. So someone like that must be able to get like a gas mask attachment. Go with the engine instead of the cover. He has an orb around him. He is the filtration unit. Right? He is the filtration unit. I love how you can come up with like a massive like backstory. The best part is, no one can stop me. Really like it's my imagination. I don't like how these do not look anything like. Alright, we're going to build this lamp because the lamp has been mentioned, so we're going to be building the lamp. She says, where is the lamp? Well, I'm guessing that is that. Guess where the pieces are. Yeah, the Horus Heresy tank is the alpha pattern Russ, which is what the Krieg normally use. It looks a beast, doesn't it? It looks very Krieg-esque. It does look really cool. So I don't know anything about that, like Horus Heresy. That may have been on 76 in like 8 months. Oh, is there the Halloween event on? I guess it is. Oh, pretty well you've just chase down like the spooky Scorch and you get rewards for it, I'm guessing. I haven't been on it for like, it must be a month. Freaky Wick Star on order, by the way, the newest one. That one on pre-order, Saturday. Not yet. Oh, the newest one. I didn't know that was a new one. I've listened to. There was two. When I actually looked on audio, I couldn't remember what it was called. And I could only find the one. There you go. There's that bit. I don't know what the other pieces. I have got a Necron book to actually read as well. Lamp gang! I'm saying the lamp has been mentioned. It's the first thing that's now going to be built. It should come at some point as well. That would be quite good to actually listen to. I want to get into the lore. My Forge Imperial Armor books about the Siege of Vraks are very expensive. Some are crazy. When you pick up a book you think, oh, that's interesting, and you're like, okay. I have been given an Astra Militarum book to read that is currently in a box of my other Krieg. It's like on Lend. I know that's quite a collectible. It's a little tiny book, but it's like deemed as a collectible. Parts from the Warhammer Plus lore part. Not sure about that. Nor am I. I've seen no parts of the Warhammer Plus lore part. Maybe a bit more like lore side of things. Must admit, like, I don't know much. I saw people go, "Oh, read your book." It's like I've read it. It doesn't go in. Yeah. So I kind of struggle with that kind of side of things. Reading is fine. Also, then sitting down and trying to read it. That's why I like order books. Are quite good because then you can just like put it on and then like sometimes I do if I'm like cleaning or whatever. I'll be like try and put like a YouTube on so you can be like, oh, this is about this. 26 on PS5. Before I had a PC like level 150, but now PC I'm like level 8. Oh no. Yeah, that was a really weird. Did you find out a really weird switchover from going console control. I suppose you could probably still use a controller on PC, but going from controller to like PC controls. Because I'd only ever played it like on Xbox, and then when the Xbox itself was like, yeah, you don't want to stream this anymore. And then I don't have Xbox. I haven't had Game Pass in like months. I don't even remember when. Because now I play it. I've got it on. Must be Steam. That was weird to get you kind of used to, from switching between like. I'd go from like one Fallout to another, and I'm like, hang on a minute, I'm using like a controller. I have got Title Warhammer as well, and I keep being told that I need to play it, and Space Marine, and then I've got other people who can then like play with me, and they're like, yeah, you can then stream it, and I'm like, I literally haven't had the time to even play it. I mean, even got Atomfall, right? Never actually had time to play it. That's the thing, I just generally don't have time to play. Prime game. As you claim for like 3 in New Vegas now. Oh yes, because it's been Fallout Day, isn't it? So there'll be like offers on. I swear it kind of almost happens like every year as an offer or something, but it's nice to feel like celebrate. Maybe that's why it's around this time of year they give you like offers on Fallout. I'm not quite sure how this fits, but okay. We're doing the lamp crew. I played an Xbox One to level 200, but I saw my Xbox. I don't have a. Well, it is. Sounds good. Sounds good. I only got a gaming laptop. I play it on. Hopefully upgrading, as in being given another one. You try and piece out using keyboard with 500 fingers. That's why I like playing Fallout London. I was a bit like, I keep pressing my, because when I'm running I'm then trying to press like, what was it, shift, and so I was triggering off my OBS layout, so it's going to my welcome screen. I was like, well, this didn't do this before. Does that go like, I don't quite understand. Yes. Yeah, I own it now, like, for the first time, choose a humble bundles, Xbox games, of course. And Prime Gaming, that's the thing, at least you're covered all of like, I say bases. You could have like different, I'm not quite sure how far down this has to go. I'm guessing there. I think I've got it also on the actual Xbox app. Also bought it back when they came out. Oh nice. Must admit, like I dabbled a little bit in 1 and 2, and then I was introduced to 4, and that's where all my cosplays come from. And then it was oh, what's the wrong around? 76. I have tried a bit of Vegas. I haven't probably played it in a year since I streamed it, or maybe more than that. It's not for me. I can understand like nostalgia for people, but it's yeah, because I'm so used to more of a modern one. And then for free, I've literally just left the vault. But to get to that point, I was just like, oh my god. But as I said, I just generally don't have time to game. So only like on a Friday is what I do for that Friday. So I mean, like on a Sunday, I can literally do what I fancy. But at the moment, it's kind of we're running on a miniature streak. Forest gameplay was my favourite. The stories, they're at best. Is okay. It's so different. I did try and restart up playing like 1 and 2, and I got angry very quickly. It's the game style, right? No. Ah, I see. I should have 2 lamps. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I went to do a mission on Fallout London called Cold Case, and I was getting attacked by at least 30 syndicated. It's a game I was a sacrifice. Oh my god, that sounds painful. You know what, I might keep the lamp. And then paint that separate. I don't know, I'm guessing it goes there. I don't actually know. Just to make that slightly easy to kind of to paint. I watched that when it came out. Tried to play it. Didn't start after 2 hours. I think they were making one. But it's, yeah, we were about this like to think because I know I played it. A couple of people played it when it first released, and then people often give it quite a lot of hate. But then they've never gone back to it. But it is such a different game. Like they've done so much to it. I think they're making 1 and 2 on that engine now. There's something they're doing. I didn't really get to see much about what was happening, and I just forget to sort of check. Oh, then we've got all like these different pieces to stick on as well, which I think I'm going to leave off just for now. Just thinking for paint wise. I know they're all on a sprue somewhere. Here they are. Freaking tiny. Sunk about 100 days of playtime into Starfield. See, I've never played Starfield, as I say, to be fair. I don't have time to play games, unfortunately. I like sense of bored of saying that. They have added a new area at the south of the map, and then in December, I think it's around. Is it around the same time? Is it December? We're having Walter Goggins come in. It's a new area of the map. But at least there's always something to do. That is absolutely tiny. Oh, that's going to go on the main base anyway, which I haven't got with me here. I can make another lamp. At least there is so much to do on 76, isn't there? Like, I haven't done a quest in a long time. At least there's always like different different events. I mean, they give it samey, so like you could just guarantee, oh, it's spooky season, it's gonna be hunt down the scorched. But that could be quite fun, or they'll do like, oh, it's Christmas, hunt down the festive scorched, and you'll get presents. Or this one, you get like a trick-or-treat bag. I'm presuming, because I don't know, I haven't been on. Or like you'll get Meat Week and it's the same event. But then it's quite handy because then if you've just started out, then it's like, oh, this is all new. But there's always like different kind of events on the hour, every half hour. Just run around, or they'll do a different bit of this, that and the other. So they do keep it kind of a bit fresh at least. We'll build the other lamp because why not? Can't have one with a lamp and one not with a lamp, right? I was thinking like for next week, Fallout 76, because I'll be streaming on Halloween. I thought that would be great to actually jump on and do like a bit of Fallout. But then also I've been given the Alien game, and I've been told we have to play this because they didn't want it because they bought it and thought, oh, it'll be fun, and then went home and YouTubed it and were like, that is not going to be fun. So I see if I can get up and running, because it's a CD, but it's also a Steam code, but they don't know if the Steam code is still valid. So if not, I'm sure I'll think of something else, a bit more Halloween-fied, or to be fair, be spooky scorched event. Everybody says it's better now, but I was just a huge disappointment at the time. That's the thing, it has completely changed. That's the thing, like we find as well, like, as other like content creators, it gets so much hate, but then people haven't given it the time, which I can understand at the time, but it is so different. Like there are NPCs in it now. That was a choice. And it's just nice to be able to like run around with friends. I know people go, oh, I don't want to run around with other people. Yeah, you can buy Fallout First. I've never bought Fallout First, but then generally you can run around the map unless you stay away. If you stay away from events, then you're really unlikely to come into into contact with someone. If you do obviously events, there's going to be people there, or like you might come across them in the wasteland in general. But there's never like that. There's never that many, and then as people leave, the server that you're in can become dead. So even then, you haven't got to think, oh, I don't want anyone else here. It might come deep, or you got all like the daily. Even like the daily, I used to do the dailies, you know, when they had the original like school board thing. That was a chore. I don't do that now. I think I'm gonna go like that. There we go. I made a nice house in there with all my plush days. Oh, I was so looking badass. That's the thing. I know some people who literally just camp build. I'm like, this is like Sims, but in a wasteland setting. But some skills are like, I did try. I had someone, he was a mod, but then I unmodded them because then they just sort of like disappeared from the planet, well, reasons. And it was all on Xbox as well, and how they just really into like camp building, and it was like, I didn't even know you could do things like that, or like they know how to like break it, so then, or not break it, work the system so they could put stuff at a funny angle and make spaceships, and you know, we go around to look at other people's camps. That was actually quite fun. Mine is literally a shack. Everyone clocks my camp on when I stream it. But I'm like, I haven't got time to build a camp. It's like, let me get out into the wasteland. But he's looking quite fine. Obviously, it would look better if I had brought the other part of the tank up. We're going to use our imagination. There's a picture of a tank. We're going to use our imagination. It's literally about the size of a bit smaller than my hand. But yeah, definitely on release it was like, oh, this is amazing to be like. Yeah, some people are like, it's absolutely atrocious, and I'm like, oh, I never saw it that way. But no NPCs is a bit of a choice. Well, it's got bangers in that shack. What could possibly go wrong? Exactly. Fresh from Fresco. Well, as I said, there's a Fallout for everyone. It's when you gotta kind of appreciate there's a Fallout for everyone, and not just be so like, oh, there's only one, and why would you play any other Fallout? It's like, because Fallout is such a big thing with the Fallout for everybody. Like, I like Fallout simply because that was kind of my proper like introduction. I preferred it. Be like to say like I sit and go, Unreal Tournament is the best game on the planet, because I have great memories of playing Unreal Tournament. But if somebody you got like a kid this day to play on it, that'd be like, this is crap. It's my little go-to sometimes to play. But I'm hoping now I have actually fixed OBS, because I did used to stream New Vegas, and I wondered if I used to do it like on the Xbox, and then the only way I would ever play it would be if I streamed it, and then OBS was just something. I could do the same to Fallout London. It would be like, I'm not going to play this automatically, and I think I have fixed the issue. So now I'm hoping that I can actually now stream New Vegas, and it will talk, and it will actually. OBS will actually allow me to play it and stream it at the same time, because we had great fun. I literally must be like a year at least ago when I played it, and my mod was like, if you put this console command in, you can run really fast, and it was fast enough to like break the game, so you'd be running down a hill and then you'd trip over a pebble and you'd die. I was just having a whale of people like, okay, crazy, you're actually going to play the game. I was like, this is playing the game. I'm just running. Oh, look, this enemy. What are they? Powder gangers. Power Rangers. I like how things are closely named. You can't catch me. Fast as fuck, boy, as they say. I was obsessed with it in Vegas when it first came out. So I never played it when it came out. I'll come back to it. I'm like, it's not my favourite. It's really dark. It's really clunky. I'm really not a fan of the Pip-Boy, which I know is not a reason to not really play it. It's just quite. I think I've never like modded a game apart from Fallout London's a mod. But to me, Vegas, I have to play when it was speed. I have to play it with that. I collected digital playing cards. That's quite cool. I have got to buy. I bought like loads of like Fallout stuff from someone before they moved, and they have got the. It would probably be PS3, I'm guessing, box set thing, but they haven't put the game in it. And this was Edgar on their side. Yeah, they kept that. So I've always. I keep thinking you've actually reminded me. I wanted to then buy the PS. I'm sure it's PS3. Yeah, it won't be for free. To buy the game box with it on the disc, then I can put it back in. I mean, it's not going to be the same what actually came with the box set, but I can't remember what was actually in it. But it's the one thing that's missing, so I kind of want to add it in. So it is like a complete. It's not the original boxed game to what came in it, but at least it's a New Vegas disc in a box in the box set, if that makes sense. So you just reminded me that I need to do that. But I will be eventually streaming it. I'm just on a little bit of a Fallout London kick because it's really hard and I'm really fun going back, and also because they kind of gifted me stuff from the Kickstarter. But I've been wanting to get back into it, but now I've fixed OBS because I really want to stream it, because not everyone can play it if you don't have a PC. And so now I have managed to fix OBS that I could do Fallout London now and stream it so people can watch. But also now I'm like, I can also then get back into streaming New Vegas and playing New Vegas now if OBS will actually work and run it. Because, yeah, weird setting change. I think it'll be fun, but how many mods you to go on Twitch had 800 mods, Tommy. A year to mod. Oh my god. So no, exactly. Like I've never played mod. I rather would just play the vanilla game. But saying that, things like when you're, it's a bit like say Unreal Tournament to me. I'm pretty sure if you had the more modern version, more people would actually like it. Whereas the old version, it's kind of like nostalgic, I suppose you could say. So I love to run on speedrun because it's annoying that you can't actually walk that fast. But it's because I'm so used to being able to like run going from 4. And the colours are quite dark as well. But then it gives the aesthetic, doesn't it, as well. So I will play it. I'm like, at the moment I say it's not my favourite. But now I'm like willing to give it a go. But as I said, I just can't play it like away from the stream. Because Fridays and maybe Sundays, because Sundays anything goes, depending on what I feel like doing, is the only downtime that I would get to play it. The time I'd want to go if I wanted to beat game first without mods. Yeah, so you would run it first and then add them on. I mean, that's no hate towards mods at all. Like, mod it. You know, you can get like Thomas the Tank Engine, like, isn't it, in the Skyrim as a dragon. I'm like, go for it. And some mods can be like really funny, and some mods can actually help improve gameplay. So I'm all for them. It's just something that I've never ever done, other than say Fallout London, because yeah, that's like a completely different game. But I get it. So that's no light towards anything. That's why I'm just like, there's so many different options and things out there, isn't there? I don't think, can you actually get them? No, it's just on you can get them on like, can you get them on console? I don't think you can. It's only like mods for games, isn't it? PC. I'm not sure. That's how much I know. But it's definitely something. Comes like souls to Thomas the Tank Engine. That'll be absolutely like scary coming at you. It's been like when I was streaming New Vegas. I never played it. I streamed it, and everybody was like, the chat was like, "Go to Quarry Junction." I'm like, fair enough. I basically know what happens in it from being a Fallout content creator. So you do see like, I know who characters are. I kind of know about it. But then at that point I didn't. So I was like, went strutting in. Swirl, is it Quarry Junction? With all like the death claws and that. Did not go well. Or the further you go, the harder it gets. They were like, no wonder why chat were like, go for it, crazy. Just doing New Vegas at their own time. It's great. Hopefully I will. Maybe I'll switch out after Halloween. Maybe I'll switch back to like New Vegas. See if I can get it to start. But yeah, I just don't have. Literally like, oh, have you played this? Have you played that? You need to play this. And I'm like, I literally don't get a chance to. That's why like I haven't done a lot of content at all lately. It's just I just haven't. I've got loads of like other stuff I was going to do from the content or the stuff I got taken from the last con I went to. I don't think I'm going to get around to do it. I found like old videos as well, like I did that and I still haven't done it. Like I say, I've got all my pop figures and a quantum bottle I want to take pictures of for what I got for my birthday, which is like 2 weeks ago now. I still haven't. So I'm like, oh, at some point I'm like, I need that break to get on and do some more content and stuff. So even that is kind of suffering. Right now it's a bit I have to clean and prep. Oh, the Prince for next Prince. Oh, I can't wait to hear about your next projects and how they go. But that's alright. I think I'm gonna head out anyways. It's now 12:30, but technically I'm on 1:30. It's kind of a bit of jet lag, isn't it? We can claim that. We got an extra hour in bed. Technically, I had an extra hour to digest McDonald's last night. Makes sense. Life. Adult life is fun, right? Wow, we've learned a lot tonight. We've learned a lot tonight, folks. We really have. I have. We had like an amazing raid. But I'm looking forward to hopefully getting these spray painted. I think I'm going to spray paint them white. And then paint them. Yeah, I'm not quite sure on the colour scheme yet, but I need to probably do more. But thank you. I'm going to put my links back in. Thanks to everyone for coming in and hanging out. I have to do this twice. It's pointless me even doing it on there. Let's put this on here over onto my Tube of the U. I can see like my subscribers have gone up on YouTube. My alerts don't always work. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I say most of the time they don't work. But thank you if you're still watching on YouTube and you hit that subscribe button. And you hit the like button as well. I can see. It's a bit like I should get notifications but it doesn't work. I should be told these things but it doesn't always work. And my restream link, I don't know. There's probably somehow to sort it out. I just sit down and do it. Nice talking to you, Andrew. Hope you sleep well. Thank you. I technically am needing to get up quite early and leaving the house at 8:30 tomorrow morning, and it is currently 12:30. But I love it. Just sitting here and chat. This is why it takes me a long time to do everything. I love it. I love that I can just sit here and entertain you all. I mean, I admit I'm still like really learning, but I'm enjoying miniatures and even like painting and building them. So I felt confident doing it today. And then hopefully next time you see it will be like spray painted and ready to go. But I will be trying to manically finish my Necrons. So we'll be on a normal stream schedule next week, which I still haven't meant to do stream timetable because it goes a bit whack for the first 2 weeks of November. But next week will be normal, so I'll be back on Tuesday doing Tabletop Tuesday. We could be finishing painting Necrons. Kinda depends. There's a lot to do. But like really like small detail, which probably won't really be picked up on camera. Well, I'll see. We could be doing Small Krieg. And then we'll be for Fallout Halloween Friday. I call it Fallout Friday about 2. We might be doing something more spooky. And then Sunday will be normal. And then there won't be a stream until the following Friday. I think I'm going to move the Sunday to the Saturday, and then there won't be a stream until the following Friday, Sunday, and then we'll be back halfway through November. But I will do a little announcement for that. And I am changing my times to 8:30. I've almost set today tonight and thought I could just change to 9, but then on 9 o'clock at night, that means then I'll finish a lot later. So my stream times have changed to 8:30 because it's been a struggle to try and get on for 8 o'clock with, you know, finishing work late and everything. So generally my stream time has changed to 8:30. So that matters, as long as you enjoy yourself. Exactly, as long as you enjoy yourself, that's what matters. Have I read out? And I really do, like, I've learned so much. I really appreciate it, like all the tips. I never find it's too much. I'm like, because if I'm not quite sure, I'm sure somebody else in chat will be quite unsure as well. I shall just say I love it. And single projects, so feel free to join my Discord and share what you're doing. I'm sure we'd all love to see it, even if it's just people like building. Oh, thank you so much. Did that come up? Did that come up? Oh, was that a sub? Subscribe, right. Thank you so much. I don't know where that got. I had the noise and no other alert had come up. I was looking at the screen like, please tell me, please tell me. Thank you. Welcome to the vault. Where should we go? Where should we go? What should we do? Always trying to see, like... Should I just pick somebody random?
Attention citizens. Nuclear strike imminent. Please exit the area
at your earliest convenience. Let's see if anyone has got Kriegan. I doubt it. Grief. I don't want channels. I wanted to tag, but okay. This is always the hardest. Krieg. None. Okay. Warhammer. 40k! Where's my mouse gone? There. Take care. I hope you have a good evening. I'm just trying to find someone that we can raid out to. I don't like the new Twitch kind of layout of things because this I put Warhammer in and it's I'm scrolling waiting to see something that's Warhammer. Same category. We're just gonna go back onto the same category button. I've just seen someone's you know when they have that like avatar thing? Let's say it's a choice. Sometimes it's hard to see what people are actually doing. I'll go into that one. Right, we're gonna go in. First ever model build. They're doing Digimon. Let's go and raid this person. Heck yeah. Let's go and see this person. But thank you so much everyone for coming in and for everything. For everything, you know, coming in. Lord Marshal J. Oh, I would, but I haven't got them on me. I will put a picture in my Discord. If you draw my Discord link, I can pop that in here. It's not gonna work. I can put a picture in. I haven't got him on me up here with me, unfortunately. I did paint him like that. See, it doesn't work. It's meant to work, and it does not. It lies to me. It lies to me. So he's sort of slowly, very slowly being painted. I will promise I'll pop a picture on, or I'll put it on my other socials. Or next time. So I haven't got him on me. I should have brought him up. Well, next time I'll make sure he's here. But thank you everyone for coming in. We're gonna go and raid this person making a Digimon model. First ever model build. But thank you. I hope you have a good rest of your evening. Oh, I've been outed. I'm like, you haven't got your trio with you. I'm so sorry. But I hope you have a good rest of the night. Let's go and see this person. And thank you so much. And take care.